This live stream may contain mature material some viewers might not find suitable.
Hello everybody and welcome to a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here at Level 99. How is everybody doing today on this very Sati Baka Sunday? I am feeling fine like wine, and that is because I'm enjoying some zero sugar Keef cola flavor HC cannabis infused soda. And unlike some fat fuck absentee fathers we know out there on the internet, I think I can handle my marijuana. How is everybody doing here today? Mr. Pika Fan, King of Be Cruel. Oh my goodness. Big Birds hanging out with us over on YouTube. Deus Marionette and Coffee Not Safe for Work hanging out with us over on Twitch. We are dual streaming on 2 platforms. And soon to be 3. That's right. I'm going to make a more concerted effort to diversify my platforms, and I'm going to start streaming on Kick as well. But we got to see how that all kind of turns out because just the other day, in fact, on Friday, I tried to have a new set, and I tried to throw it back to Space Ghost in order to pay tribute. Voice of Space Ghost, who passed away very recently. However, everything kind of fell apart. It was a disaster stream, and I'm still working on all of that. Hold up. So do be patient for that. We have a lot of things coming up in the future, which is going to be exciting. A lot more Stepmania streams.
Yes.
A lot more Dark Side Phil.
It's obvious you don't know what you're talking about.
And then, of course, each and every one of you guys hanging out with us, not only live across both YouTube and Twitch, but on the replay.
This song made my dog puke everywhere.
So before we get into the business at hand, let me go ahead and talk about what's been going on with the channel. And I promise it will be brief. So I wanted to take a moment to thank each guys for coming out and showing your support and just giving me the watch time hours that I so desperately need.
Here we go again.
We're closing in on the last 1,000 hours of watch time needed in order to get this channel to partner over on YouTube. And the thing of it is, I feel like if I keep this momentum going, stop me if you've heard this before, we will be able to see this channel be able to get memberships and such and the like by the time summer comes around. That is my soft goal when it comes to that. It's going to be maybe a little bit, maybe it's going to be something that I maybe kind of drill into a little bit more, because if it wasn't for you guys signal boosting my intentions of getting 1,000 subs over on YouTube, it probably wouldn't have happened the way that it did on Christmas Eve of all things. This is crazy.
I took it to my penthouse and I freaked it.
And I'm still in the middle of trying to figure out what's going on with the YouTube chat. Sometimes the overlays work, sometimes they do not. Get this to refresh. Much. It's fine, whatever. So let me just go ahead and point you in the direction of these fine looking designs right over here. That's right. You too can get some very high quality and completely original designs from my fourth wall store. Is always a good time. And we've actually made a couple of sales over this past weekend and beyond. So thank you also for everybody that decided to visit the merch store and purchase a couple of shirts. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Over the weekend, Winter Blast made its way to Frederick in a sold-out live event. We had a lot of fun, and that show was headlined by the top G, Joseph Keys, and his Hustlers, defending the heavyweight championship against Ken Dixon in an excellent fight, which ended up bringing out the Mecca and Hellfire McGuire. Put the beat down on Ken Dixon after everything was said and done. Joseph Keys unfortunately retained the heavyweight championship. However, they were met by hardcore legend ECW original Tommy Dreamer and Miami Mike Walker, who subsequently put the Mecca through a table. It was a great show, top to bottom. Everybody showed up and showed out. I'm really proud of everybody's work here. And the coolest thing is, of course, the paychecks. So it's nice to know that the sacrifices that you have made for your love for this industry is paying back in dividends. So big ups to everybody that came through and hung out with us today. Pro Low Car hanging out with us over on Twitch. Hello. I'm going to do something crazy. Let's see if the shout outs work. They work!
Make up. Grab a little make up.
Loser!
Hey!
You loser!
Hey!
Are you feeling sorry for yourself? Well, you should be.
That is not even detention. That is fucking expulsion there, Aria. What's going on?
How did I know that was Aria? That's how Aria stims. And this is how I stim, by pressing the applause button. For those of you who do not know, Pro Low Car is one of my most favorite channels on the internet. He's playing a lot of Dark Souls 2 right now, but he also dabbles in Grand Theft Auto, Final Fantasy, and the like. My day's going pretty good. I am enjoying some zero sugar keef cannabis soda. So write that down. We're doing a Review Tech USA style stream. And we are recovering from the weekend that was, because that wasn't it. We did not just have Winter Blast. We also had a exhibition show before that. So, pretty much 2 events in one day, but, the grind never stops. That's why I always say on Sundays, this is my day. This is the day that I do what I want to do. What I want to do is be a toxic bully on the internet. Hi. Oh boy, Pro Low Car's a bot, everybody. Next thing you know, he's probably going to offer me some graphic design work. It's going to say some shit like, I love your stream, but your banner and your profile picture sucks. I could make you a VTuber. with huge honking knockers. And then you'll pull in the money.
Shinji, crank that, soldier boy.
If I were to have a VTuber, I would want it to be the inflated Asuka from Evangelion. I forgot what episode it was in, or if it was something on the show or something that I saw on the internet. Yeah, that would probably be my persona. Do I want to buy some dick pills? Well, maybe. You can also pick up some dick pills at my merch shops. Also, the fourth wall page that I have right here. We like to have fun here on this corner of the internet. We got the Def Jam Vendetta Lord Diaz gaming shirt. We've got the, speaking of, Neon Genesis Evangelion Diaz shirt. And so much more, guys. I hate to keep asking, ye shall receive, as a couple of people on the internet once told me. But seriously, though, guys, really, really, thank you guys so much. It has been an upward trajectory when it comes to this channel, and who knew being a real piece of shit on the internet would land you the numbers that you are looking for. So here is the lesson of the day, guys. Here's the lesson of the day. I said in the new year I was going to be a more toxic person, and I'll be damned if it hasn't paid dividends. So take some notes, write this down. No talent is required. You just got to point and laugh at people on the internet. And so with all that being said, I do believe it is time to now get into the playlist that we have on deck. We have a lot to get into. But let me just go ahead. I'm going to preview this for you guys. The Level 1 podcast is coming. We're going to be live reacting to that in about an hour or so. Depends on when he goes live. But before that, we're going to look at the expanded cinematic universe of DSP Dents, people that actually unironically enjoy the guy, including kind of Sav's favorite live streamer, Captain Alex. The Dent that literally threatened my and a couple of my buddies' lives. Pro Wrestling Reality World. We're going to be checking out his latest live stream. And then Aqua, or Alex Aquania, Chibi, whatever your name is. Yeah, I see you. I see you, pimp. And I don't like what I see. And it turns out a lot of people on the internet know about you too. So we're going to actually dive into Po Boy's 30-minute epic about the pathetic story of speedrunning's creepiest lolcow, Chibi. We've got so much to get into, so we might as well just jump right in. I was wondering about stuff. You too? Go ahead and kill. You too, my friend? Before we do that, let me just go ahead and shout Pro Locar out one more time because I'm so happy that this shit is working again.
Wake up. Grab a little makeup.
Loser!
Hey!
You're a loser!
Hey!
How you feeling, sir? For your Well, you should be.
Christ, that's hurting my ears.
That is not even detention. That is fucking expulsion there, Aria. What's going on? Hi! How are
Setting random recent clip or random top clip tracks. We're going to do it one more time. It pulls up the same clip. What's your go-to AI tool besides Midjourney? ChatGPT. Leonardo is also good. And before I actually paid for Midjourney, I was using Stable Diffusion, but it's very it's not as easy as just running an interface. You have to download a lot of models and you have to go through like a browser, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult. Oh, funny thing about shout outs, go on as I shout you out again.
night of 100 frights today, and then it just ends in disappointment. He ends up playing a game like Dark Souls 2. I don't know why I keep getting my hopes up. He's let me down so many times. There's
sorry.
times he's made me cry myself to
Hey,
sleep.
I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure I have depression now.
W clip. That's how Brady stims. I got a shout out from on Omega Max stream and it broke. It played clips for about 10 minutes. Sir V, welcome, my friend. So my buddy over on my buddy over on Twitch, Pro Low Car, is my best friend in real life and an excellent streamer. And a cornerstone of our streams was, but unfortunately, Twitch is being a bitch right now.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
And wouldn't allow us to do shout outs. So I'm kind of spamming the privilege now because it's now working again for whatever reason. So check out me on Twitch. Where are the allegations? Where are the people that are coming forward? You want to come on to my career, my business, and make PDF claims? I haven't had a piece of ass since 2013. Ain't no woman in this world who can give me her done. Yes. You're barking up the wrong tree there. Damn. Got him. I see one more effing comment. Talk about top tier rated. Welcome, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. I'm gonna come. I'm so happy that this shit is working again. Let's see top here. Let's see top tier rateds clip. Shout him out. Because your content, my content, is our content. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ruined it, Austin. You ruined it. Speak amongst yourselves while I figure this. Hey, excellent clip. They have it back up, but it's using the old format, so some clips will prompt you for age restrictions. That's some bullshit. Which guru, you say? Okay. I rock with that once I'm done this stream. Fresh though.
And his name is John Cena. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Goddamn right, TVMA. We say the F word around here. For real. Coffee! Send in for the man. Channel Point Redemption over on Twitch. You too can become a part of the show by getting some watch time hours over on Twitch. I would prefer if you do it on YouTube though. And then you can cash in the currency, which we affectionately call Gil over on Twitch. Bunch of different Channel Point redemptions, especially my favorite, Beatsu Chan. You be drinking water, and if you're not drinking water, I can't fucks with you.
Guarantee.
Weird.
All right, let's get back in the Lambo.
Rock and roll is dead and pop is in. Why not discover the excitement of the science of music?
Oh, hello. Thank you, game. That was like a little chef's kiss from the gaming gods.
Played. Yeah, well. Price again. Oh, for gosh. We got a whole lot of ass on this stream already. Oh, and apparently the volume is down by default. Lame.
Report him, bro. Fucking, I was gonna report the accident and I was gonna sue him. Shit, lawsuit and shit.
Fucking.
Top tier rated Pro Locar. You guys would probably get along real well. Both are huge Grand Theft Auto fans. The date night streams, bro. I hear that's like your flagship streams, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely got to get in on that. And then also, by the way, if you guys are not familiar, check this shit out.
This live stream may contain mature material some viewers might not find suitable.
If you're looking for a voice actor to do some excellent voiceovers, check out Top Tier Rated. I asked for these carefully curated disclaimers.
This live stream may contain mature material
I have
some
no
viewers
idea what
might
you're
not
talking
find
about,
suitable.
and I don't care.
Yeesh, tell them. Thank you guys. You can also be a part of the show by typing in !DSP, EDR,
Perfect combo.
!gang. Oh, bro, look, Phil is actually kind of boring right now. So we've started expanding our enterprise into the greater dark
It's
side.
obvious you don't know what you're talking about.
The greater dark side Phil cinematic universe, and each and every one of these guys are absolute pieces of shit. So I cannot wait to share in my admiration for these fine incel pilled gentlemen.
Get that ass banned.
We might as well just jump right into it. Let me see if I got this right. First off, we're going to have Raw Phil up to see when Phil will be going live. The Sui Koden stream, which I'm sure will not have anything to do with the RPG overload. Yeah, these fine fellows have never seen a pussy, let alone getting said pussy. Just saying. But Phil's not live. He said all streams will be an hour earlier. Narkill, welcome back, my friend. Hello. Good to see you. But yeah, like, can I get the consensus in the chat real quick? Do you guys think that like Phil has been kind of boring as of late? I'm just saying, he seems a little boring right now. So we've actually been out and about, and we've seen people who legitimately watch Dark Side Phil unironically, which is crazy. What you mean as of late? Yeah, he's just been kind of boring. I mean, compared to these guys. So let's go ahead and just show you what I'm talking about here. Go ahead and that didn't work. Go ahead and bring. So this is the playlist of what we have coming up on the stream before Phil goes live. And we have a menagerie, if you will, of an eclectic cast of characters, all who enjoy Dark Side Phil unironically, starting off with Captain Alex, kind of Sab's favorite live streamer. And then we're going to catch up on Pro Wrestling World, who threatened my life over the internet, which was really cool. And that's why he doesn't have a Twitter anymore. And then new locale on the horizon, Chibi, a.k.a. Alex Aquinia, or whatever the fuck. We've had a couple of words exchanged on Twitter, and I didn't know who this guy was. So what did I do? I took a little look-see, and apparently I'm not the only one who this guy has slighted, so we're going to definitely get into that. So let's jump right on in.
Good evening,
This right here is Captain Alex. And this video is called If I Had It My Way 11, Road Rages Would Exist Graphic Explanation. Huh? What? Well, I'll let Captain Alex explain it because he definitely has a way with words.
Beloved recruits and cadets VR chat, as always. This is your beloved captain speaking, as always.
As always. TT, are
My
you
name,
trying
as
to
you
jump
all know,
in
and
on
I
a
think you should know,
Discord call?
is,
You want to
Captain
enjoy
Alex.
this together?
Like, comment, and
Getting into
subscribe to my
anything?
YouTube channel. I'm getting back my subscribers at 1,693 subscribers.
Mhm.
I'm hoping I'd be getting back to 1,698 or 99, but who knows?
Who knows?
All right, I'm feeling kind of a little pissed off.
Shit, that's
so
all right.
this
Next
is-
time. Next time.
This isn't a captain's rants. This is a welcome to another video of what I like to call, if I had it my way, a series of videos where I tell you an alternative universe. I can't speak because I'm that pissed off.
Ooh, don't piss them off, brothers.
An alternative universe where if I had things my way, but unfortunately in this universe that's not the case.
My man believes
So
in
let's get on
multiverses.
with today's video. I'm not sponsoring anyone today because I'm my own man.
Tell them, but you don't get sponsored if you don't get paid, brother.
But shout out to Hazel for giving me the
what?
these thumbnails.
Let's just say, guys, I
shout
love
out to
top
you.
tier rated when he's toxic. I love it when the bitch comes out. Bring the bitch out. We need to see the bitch.
Hazel. And keep up the great work because you're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you.
Anyways, if I had it my way in my universe,
If I
I'm
had $1
really-
million,
I am really in a pissed off mood. Oh my god.
Oh, don't piss him off.
If I had it my way, road rages wouldn't even exist.
Captain Alex, you don't drive, brother. He doesn't go anywhere. I've been a lot more toxic lately. I don't know what happened.
An
Same
example.
Same.
I saw a video.
It's because Trump is president. It's okay. It's okay to be a piece of shit now. It doesn't matter. None of this matters.
Like where
Drives that
a guy,
wheelchair.
he was approaching a wimp, like a guy that's not muscular. The wimp tried to hit him in the face with a baseball bat. The guy took the baseball bat, broke it with his knee.
Toxicity, take the wheel.
Grabbed the wimp by the head and smashed it to the side of the window of a car.
What?
You know what? Let me tell you something. Let me
Please
tell
explain.
you something, recruits and cadets of VR chat, because I really am starting to feel angry. I saw multiple YouTube videos about road rages, and let me tell you this: if I were in a situation like that, in a situation of road rage, that person's skin wouldn't even be there. His face would be like.
By the way, yes, and this is, look, I'm not just, all of these dents that surround DSP are not catching strays because I'm feeling like a shithead. No, there's a very good reason for that, and top tier rated hit the nail on the head. Phil cultivates a community of hate, and he has his dented audience who are very susceptible to his radicalization. And because he was getting mad that his top pay pig decided to jump ship and hang out with a couple of lesbians on Kick and spend his money elsewhere, Phil went on to say that these fine young ladies were sluts and that they were doing it to milk some simps. Which would be worse, milking simps or milking mentally challenged individuals? You make the call. And as top tier rated said, I think it started with that death threat to Lex, and I haven't stopped. Well, Lex wasn't the only one. I also was the victim of a death threat on the internet. Oh, Lordy. Oh my God. No. Oh, Jesus. And the community has stepped up in kind, because when we had a legitimate Dark Side Phil enjoyer say that they were going to visit the lesbians with a baseball bat. They collectively swarmed that motherfucker and pushed him off the internet. And they weren't the only one, because Pro Wrestling Reality World, he fucked around and then he found out. You don't know about the lore? Yo, I've been following it. You can watch back on my other videos and you can get a full complete vision of what's going on. However, if you don't want to look at this mug or listen to this voice, I would highly recommend Dashfire put together an excellent series of videos, kind of putting together a timeline of all the things that was happening with this nonsense. And not only that, we have Captain Alex, we have the Pro Wrestling Reality World, we got the Alex Aquina guy, and then we have so much more people who are taking a stand and planting their flag and dying on the hill known as Dark Side Phil.
It would just be muscle and fat.
Mm-hmm.
Even the cops themselves would be afraid of me. Mm-hmm. Because I've had it up to here with being told no.
No means no.
I need y'all to understand something. My brain is like a
Hey, RS Nerd in the chat. What up, pimp?
And I can't help that. But everybody is like, oh, let's just make fun of you.
Has been hanging out with us over on Twitch. Good to see you, my friend. Let's go.
Because let me tell you something. Every time when I see a road rage, and I look at my haters.
Happy Sunday. It's definitely a Sussy Baka Sunday.
I just think about
the
illegal things I want to do.
Hold up. What did he just say?
The illegal things I want to do.
What?
I just think about the illegal things I want to do.
Oh, buddy! Look, I like to razz. I like to make fun. I like to just, kind of call these idiots, mouth droolers, and morons. But it's not because, I'm trying to match energy, and I actually feel like I'm kind of holding back because these guys are, threatening violence, and these guys are like, you guys don't want to fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you, and fuck you.
Illegal things I want to do. Badly. Not even an officer would
Big ups, my friend. Everybody gets a clap. Everybody gets a clap. And you too can clap also. You can type exclamation point yay into the chat.
Exactly.
That'll get you the
to say about
the cheer command.
If I had it my way in my universe. Because let me tell you something. Road rages, they make my blood pressure increase.
You know what also makes his blood pressure increase? When people in his chat start reminding him that he definitely was in a Discord call with somebody role playing and acting a real freakazoid. So I don't know. That definitely happened.
And I'm taking people's advice to stay away from it. But when I see a road rage, even if it almost involved with my sister, she almost got into a road rage once.
You should hit a mean drift.
Anime North in Toronto one time.
In Mario Kart style.
I still remember it. But we'll talk about that some other time in one of my other series. All right?
What other
series? So remember.
Nocturnal, big ups, mi amigo. Hello.
One question per video in the comments below for Ask the Captain. The March 11th deadline for the
top tier rated wild. I love it.
It is soon. So remember to show me
someone
your
get
best
this bigot a
fan art,
swastika because he is definitely a bigot, by the way, and a misogynist.
In my mention section and in my disc.
Yeah, so you're gonna notice a pattern throughout all of these unironic fans of Darkside Phil. We're not just randomly picking people off the internet and kind of putting the magnifying glass to them. They all outwardly express that they like watching Darkside Phil, and they all happen to meet the criteria of being an incel, of living with their parents, for being racist, and for being misogynistic. And not in like a funny way, because you could be like eloquent with your racism and be funny with it. Don't isolate that. But this is these guys' true modus operandi, their true philosophies.
Obviously. And don't request anything that that talks about that people are like harassing you. Right now, I'm in a pissed off mood. Only request something that's minimal, like little minimal niche rants that I could do. And that'll be it.
Tell them.
All right. So remember, to do those, and my recruits and cadets of VR chat.
He's having a very hard time stringing together a thought.
Stay vigilant as always. Love, safety, and peace to all, and
to all except for the gays apparently, and the Jews apparently.
Have a great morning, afternoon, you are. I'm Captain Alex, as always. I'm signing out. Thank you all for watching, and I do apologize if I sound kind of pissed off. I needed to get that off my chest.
Alum.
All right?
All right.
I'll see you in the next one.
Right.
Have a great day, everyone.
Oh, you.
Or night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Captain Alex. He doesn't even play VR chat right. He's a phony. So we're not watching this entire stream, but I do want to get to the good parts where our good buddy, friend of the channel, Pro Wrestling Reality came through. Streaming to a whole 2 people, himself and me. I was actually at a pro wrestling show. I was at my pro wrestling show when this guy went live. So we're just going to skim through this, and I just want you guys to listen to this kid's voice, and I want you to tell me what you think. And it's a shame, too, because he'd be playing games I like, games I grew up on. Uh-oh. Get your aspect ratio right. This is his stream, not mine. Now, I know that I'm not Review Tech USA over here, but... I used to play this game when I'd go over my cousin's house. Come on, fix the screen. There we go.
Pretty cool.
Now, let me know if you can hear this guy. I regret missing that Micromania show. I was not feeling like going out that night. Hey, but here's the cool part about it. This is what I tell all my buddies that say, oh, I'm upset I missed this show, I missed that show. It's fine. It's fine, because there'll always be another show. There's always another show. I love seeing the entire list of shows that I have coming up, and it's throughout the year, every year. It's been like that for the past 20 years.
It's just all about, like, screw your parents.
Yeah, so this is enthralling and all, but we're going to get to the good parts. I think I dropped in at around, he was playing Spider-Man, yeah.
I know there's a free life in here. Yeah. Gotta just take them out as quick as you freaking can before somebody else comes up and freaking cheap shots you.
Wow, watch your language
So many
there.
cheap shots in this game.
So this guy, unfortunately, went on a spurg out on Twitter, and we have an entire stream about it. Just go back into the archives. I'm actually planning on isolating the section where PWR comes through and starts threatening me, threatening my life, cussing me out on stream. That was awesome. The legend himself coming through. Had a lot of fun with him. We went through his merch store. We went through my merch store. We actually watched one of my professional wrestling matches because he didn't think I was a professional wrestler. Yeah, that was a top 10 moment. Top 10 moment for real. But buddy of the channel, friend of the channel, told me that he was talking shit towards the end of the stream, so we will definitely check that out. Sheesh, top tier rated with the heat. Help is not in the cards when he's supported by straight up delusional individuals. The ramblings of a madman are deadly to those who listen. They listen with max volume. Well said. Sea Monkey, welcome. How are you, my friend?
Oh, these big fat guys here now.
He's fat shaming. That's not very cash money of you.
Thanks. So you calling superheroes freaking...
So this was kind of funny. Like, I don't understand this guy right here. He got the game over. I gave him the GGs in the chat. Look, 4 people in the chat.
This friggin' thing, man. This thing is
doing great. Glad to hear it.
You know what? That's it. That's effing it.
Like right here, we're all in the chat. We're having a good time. I'm not even being an asshole to him. I'm being a buddy to him. Like being his best
I'm
friend.
about to have a freaking heart attack over this game. I think I'll play something else.
Nah,
that was awesome, though.
He definitely has that fetal alcohol syndrome voice.
I'll read the games I have, and somebody in the community can let me know what they want to see.
I was in the community.
I got Batman Forever.
Uh-huh. Baby, I compare it to a kiss from a rose. I'm stopped.
Returns. Castlevania. Contra. Superman.
Listen to this kid.
Earthworm Jim.
Nocturnal.
Alone 2.
I told him in the chat. You can't see the chat up here, but I told him in the chat to play Earthworm Jim.
Star Wars. Mortal Kombat. WWF arcade game. So
WWE Children's Mobile Game Champ.
I'll play a bit more. I'm just so freaking pissed. My hands are like shaking, dude. My hands are like seriously effing shaking.
Bacon, bro.
I mean, Earthworm Jim is pretty effing cool.
This is me telling him to play Earthworm Jim.
He said, play Earthworm Jim. Cool. Sure. But I do have to go to the bathroom, audience, so we'll have to put it on a quick break here.
Okay. Earthworm Jim is hard as shit. That's why I told him to play it. I wanted him to spurg out. So right now, he's having a huge boner for Lex Luger because he's being inducted into the Hall of Fame. That's his hyperfixation for the moment. But we had a couple of people in the chat like really dogging out Lex Luger, saying, oh, we killed Miss Elizabeth. Oh, this, that, and the other.
Look at the Brett and Lex.
And shout out to WrestleMania, the arcade game. They need to bring this back.
I'm glad they're finally giving Lex the recognition he deserves. I think it's about time. I think it's overdue. A lot of people are saying thank you, DDP, and I'm just like, where are the fans that are saying thank you, Lex?
DDP was the reason Lex is trying to like better his health so he can actually walk on the stage.
Oh, well, I got my freaking butt kicked, but I think that's it. That's enough. You know, I just
all right, so apparently he shit talks me on this, so we'll hear what he has to say. Towards the end of the stream, apparently.
Anyway, if you're new, please subscribe.
Respect for Lex, never being in any toxic scandals, but damn, I never thought he was good. Yeah.
Very much appreciate it.
You know what? He was a nice guy when he's come out to our fan jams.
These young dudes are going on.
All right, so can you hear him talking?
Welcome to Unsalted Skies. Please subscribe. I'm really trying to build this community back up after it was freaking destroyed by these dudes that freaking got my Twitter account banned.
You got your Twitter account banned because you were threatening other users with their lives. You said that you wish that I'd break my fucking neck. You said that you wanted me to get blown away by a shotty. Not just me. You also threatened Kana Sav. Oh, lady, you don't talk to a lady like that. Lex Luger even said that his influence was a contributing factor to the Miss Elizabeth thing. But if we're grading on a curve here, based on all of the people that are already in the Hall of Fame, Lex Luger's party lifestyle, being an influence on Miss Elizabeth, was probably the tamest of the scandals when it comes to who's in the Hall of Fame right now.
So, we're gonna do what we do, and that's rebuild.
Rebuild,
Look at that. That looks like Psycho Sid, kinda.
Really doesn't.
I'm not that for rage quitting. I just want to go lay down and watch some wrestling, dude.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
Thank you, everybody.
I'd rather lay down with a woman.
Thank you for reliving these incredible eras with me again. Will I go on again? Maybe. Maybe. It depends on if there's an audience for it.
Wait, Big Bird's in the chat. Let's see what Big Bird had to say. Leave regard. How's the banned X account? How does it feel to be banned off X? Where's your X account? I want to know how your X account is. I didn't get banned, but you did. You have 0 followers on X. How does it feel? You can barely beat a CPU. They are not legends. Jay Uso made the super kick, not Sean. Now you need a 2-on-1 because you're so trash. Lex needs no recognition. Unsalted Skies coming in hot saying, this looks cool. What emulator are you using? Big Bird says, Wage quit a couple of times. And then Unsalted Skies said, what happened to your Twitter account?
If the fans are going to contribute, I don't really know streaming.
He's taking up after his biggest fan, Darkside Phil, asking for contributions. Who does that? Who does that?
We did get a subscription, Dean Gaming. Thank you, Dean, for the career, for giving yourself to our cause here at the Pro Wrestling Reality.
Sounds like a cult.
We're going to be ending things here. Thank you, everybody. How long did we go? Says it was almost 2 hours, so.
2 hours well spent.
Thank you. We're going to try to build the community here. We're going to speak openly. We're going to celebrate.
We're going to threaten lives.
Thank you, everybody.
We're going to threaten ourselves. We're going to threaten to kill ourselves.
Point it out.
All right. And this here, ladies and gentlemen, this is a new locale on the block. This is, if you're familiar with River Rejection, him and this guy, Alex Aquina, on Twitter have become fast friends, and they're bonding over Darkside Phil. And so I had a conversation with this guy on X, and he was like, yeah, I watch DSP. I don't chat, but I lurk. I'm a fan. And did a little digging. And it wasn't even like a little digging. It was just literally Googling his name. So I'm not hyper fixating. I'm just saying. It would appear that this channel, however, still waiting for the coward meth rejection to post his IQ score. Yeah, this. You see, the thing of it is, he tried doing he couldn't even finish the shit. I think I saw Sav do it. I was trying to do it on a website, but I was felted because all the websites that I did the IQ test on, once I finished it, would not give me the results unless I subscribed to their service. So that's some whack shit. But before we jump into Alex Aquina, who you're definitely going to get yours. Don't worry, my friend. Let's see if Raw Phil is up and running. Listen to that. And he paid for it. What a fucking idiot. Fambro, welcome, my friend. Fambro, are you familiar with this website called X, also known as Twitter? Well, there's a gentleman who's been on there very recently. You know what? We're gonna do a little bit of investigative journalism. We're gonna open this up. I can find this guy because we did have an interaction. Alex. Yeah, and he's picking fights with Jaha. Okay, this is, ladies and gentlemen, this guy has made a couple of posts. If King Dark, they call me DSP, decrees your money worthless, then it is so. Oh, before I even finish what this is, let me explain to you guys. Phil very recently slammed one of his viewers, one of his contributors actually, for donating with Nigerian money or something of the sort. And he said he wasn't even going to count it towards the goal. What a shitty thing to do. What a shitty thing to do. Like, he went on about it and was being real shitty about it. He was like, don't you understand that, like, that money you gave me really only amounts to a couple of cents in my country? So why even bother? I'm not even gonna put it up on the board like he loves to do. Okay, so this tweet is in response to what was going on there. Okay, just keep these notes in your mind. Phil was tipped. He was supported by somebody that contributed with Nigerian money. He said that it wasn't good enough and that he wasn't going to count it towards the goal. The genius over here, Alex Aquinia, says, if King, they call me DSP, decrees your money worthless, then it is so. What money matters to DSP is his business. Greenback dollars over some Oonga Boonga money. Right off the jump. Right off the jump. This is the type of people that hang out in Phil's live stream. Entitled prick, very true. So Jaha had something to say. I ain't no suit man, businessman like you. I'm just a gangster, I suppose, and I want my corners. Look at this fine-looking gentleman right here. He is looking fine like wine. Bro, we haven't even gotten to the video yet. Alex Aquinia says, be a man and apologize to DSP for the past. He could do with some love today. All right, there you go. There we go. Hey, Bree, hello you, my friend. Welcome. Alex Aquinia went on to say he had to get his hat thrown into the mix when PWR World was spurging out on the internet. Hello, friend. Can we get an update on the defensive war of DSP? How's it going on the front lines? Well, first off, fuck you. And then friend of the channel, 220 Otter says, based on a true story with the classic meme, they don't know I'm having a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza party. Yes, we love Otter here on this corner of the internet. And here is his buddy, River Rejection, our favorite meth head. Okay, not being rude, 100, or anything, but you don't have to bring him down. Facepalm. He's doing what he loves for a living, and I enjoy watching his streams, obviously. It's working out for him, or he wouldn't be doing it. I don't understand the hate this man gets. It's insane. Bro, like, yeah, Aquinia, of course, is like a they, them, non-binary with the colored hair, so draw your own conclusions. 220 Otter says, yes, he looks like he loves what he does with his angry scanning of his laptop for tips and constantly complaining about games and money. Prolocar, hello. And then Roland said, yeah, that was an amazing party. DSP bitch all night at the game and tips when his support wasn't high enough. He finally started faking have fun. True. All right. Alex Aquinia adding to the conversation. I'm eating Domino's right now. Okay, very cool. So Triple P, I like to call him Triple P. He has a show with DSP called Smart Guys, which is really a front for Triple P to make fun of DSP and essentially be the voice of the voiceless detractors, the bullhorn, really, taking to task Darkside Phil and all of his dumb shit that he has going on. He wouldn't know anything about being on the front lines. Very true. Very true. So PPP says PPP returns tonight. Phil will be grilled and felted, but only if we hit the goal. We also found a new outlet for Phil's gambling addiction. He'll be opening physical WWE cards, hard packs of sweaty men, Scopely felted. Cena turns heel. Tune in 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 M, whatever that means, PM, Pacific Standard Time. True. Maybe holding a belt that says, I am in fact Mexican. I want a Mexican picture of you with more Mexican wrestler vibes. Yeah, that was look, talking in my normal voice, I can't seem to eloquently put into words what I'm trying to say. But when I'm talking like this, Holmes, it just pulls something out of me that makes me know exactly what I'm going to say next. Kill your monkey. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Hola, amigos. I'm going to need an email with 5 things that you did over the week. And then we're going to go over it together, Holmes. Let's keep going. Alex Aquinia said, milk those marks, support Phil. Okay, very cool. You preach the truth, down with the haters. Yes, big win. One less scumbag, low skill coattail rider is out of here. Darkside Drill calling it a career, at least in the Vortex. Very cool. Damn, this is turning into a River Rejection stream also. This is why I don't go out and see anyone anymore. Facepalm and shrug emoji. They're all too distracted by the screens and can't stop doom scrolling. Thumbs down. Darkside Phil's live streams are more entertaining, and it actually feels like we're hanging out in the same room. Oh my. This right here does not look like a fun time. Like, look at the trash, like surrounded by trash, staring down at the phone, sitting on dirty ass furniture. I can't rock with that. You want Mexican Diaz? How does it feel to be the nationality you're trying so hard to imitate? It feels great. I love appropriating my culture. And then also, a thing of it is, us Latinos don't get pissed off when we get represented, Holmes. We actually like it. They were trying to say, let's cancel Speedy Gonzalez, but then we came together Spirit Bomb style and said, Holmes, we like Speedy. Like him. All right, let's keep going. And roll joints for me since I don't know how to roll yet. Can you just give me an idea of what you think this kid's age is? This kid right here. He's 30. He lives with his parents. And Aqua says, need more piercings, mate. Okay, I think I'm seeing a budding relationship here. Being in character triggers the part of the brain of creativity, thus making your brain operate faster than normal, which is why you can come up with cooler ish on the fly when you're being you. I love this. Thank you. Oh my God. Oh, and then this is where he gets into my timeline, which is going to be interesting. Ned Brew Reality made a collage of all of the dents that surround Darkside Phil. We have a bunch of people. We got Acid Face. We've got Captain Alex. I forget who the guy that got bullied off the internet for wearing a Philomania shirt. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. This is K Styles. He's also a dent. I don't know who this is. I don't know who this is. That's Jade. This is Review Tech USA. Fuck you, you absentee father. Fuck you, fat fuck. Get a heart attack and die, bitch. There's Darish. There's Darish, the Coomer. I don't know who this guy is. There's the friend of the channel, River Rejection. I don't know who this guy is, but he reminds me of the Cheeto guy, and I do not know who this guy is. So Ned Brew put that on there, and then I retweeted it and said, the industry is built on sacrifice, a completely original thought that nobody has ever said before. So as we drill down into this, we could see that River Rejection had something to say about it. He goes, apart from Rich, who are all the other people? They don't look normal. So then I say they all unironically enjoy DSP like Alex Aquinia. And there's the guy right there. We're going to show the replies. And here we go. Say his name and he appears. It's a targeted harassment is what it is. R. Just because of the streamer we all enjoy. Okay, very cool. Dashfire, friend of the channel. They gave up their sexuality for him, which is true. They're incels. Except Derek, he has gallons of it. Gross. Thank you, Ned Brew. Appreciate that. And then Joe is for the indies, letting us know that he does not appreciate this thread. So, of course, Alex had something to say, which is crazy. Oh, and here we go. So we had a conversation, myself, Alex. Sacrifice. Red. Let's see. I think he deleted it. Huh? What? So essentially, I'm not going to speak for Alex, but he was talking about like all of the creeps that unironically enjoy Darkside Phil. And he said something about not wanting to be associated with Derek and Redemption because they are both very, very, very unfortunate characters to be around. And essentially his saying, his reply to me was that he didn't know and he didn't care. A typical Darkside Phil response. So I responded, if you don't know, don't care, then why do you don't want to be associated with them? Darish and Redemption. And Alex Aquinia says, because I learned about their dark, disgusting history after the fact when Phil was on the Kino Boy show. Well, Derek anyway, but then that's led down a path about that other disgusting cave monster. So yeah, it's brother. We're going to actually go into Needs Jade and Gamer Stevie. Don't forget Gamer. Okay, so that's Gamer Stevie, apparently. There's too many, like a dented Marvel Cinematic Universe. For a moment, I thought we were going to get the WPIG Temple and LTG Dancing. Muda Scale 220 says, my God, weird to see a racist like Phil have a fan base gaggle of fucktards. That's multiracial. Very true. Pixar Animation says, and even if you combine them all together, they still wouldn't have an average IQ. Beautiful Mess says, it's literally a group home. Very true. Peabody says, Captain Alex. And then Jay Conchi Real says, need Gothi Senpai too. I forgot that. And then No Sleep. Oh, yeah, the No Sleep guy. That's right. Jay the Brave. Smartening me up when it comes to that. And just more and more and more. Very cool. Very cool. I wish I could find that reply that that homeboy did, because we're literally in his replies right now. But for some reason, we can't see what he said in that exchange, which is interesting. Oh, here it is. All I had to do was keep scrolling down. So I asked Alex, since he was in the conversation, well, I got you here. Why did you think it took They Call Me DSP so long to get rid of Eric Loves AEW? And I'm not going to drill into his profile because, fellas, there's just straight up porn. Straight up porn. I mean, I love porn. Don't get me wrong. I'm an enjoyer. But I don't retweet clips and shit on my timeline. I don't go posting horny on main. I don't understand why people think that's like, whenever people get called out on it, they always immediately take it all down and they immediately private the shit. So do you want people to know or do you not want people to know? Make it make sense. Yeah. So anyway, I asked Alex, while I got you here, why did it think it took DSP so long to get rid of Derek? Derek is a certified bona fide creep, a Canadian creep. Fuck Derek. He's a sex pest. He's a creep. Alex then says, I don't know, don't care. I don't really engage with chat. I mainly lurk. From what I saw, 99% of that user's engagement was just asking random questions. And so that's why I said, if you don't know, don't care, then why don't you want to be associated with them? A very like pointed question. Okay. And then he goes on to say that he learned about their dark, disgusting pasts. Oh my goodness. It really does look like I've been kidnapped by a bunch of PDFs and serial killer type people. I mean, look at their expressions compared to me. I'm way too innocent. Save me. And then here's Alex, his best friend now, saying, there's two on there I wouldn't want to be associated with at all, Derek and Redemption. Thankfully, both are excommunicated by Phil from the community. He looks after us. It was like pulling teeth, bro. He said he was sad for two reasons. It had, like, PPP had to literally wring his arm and break it Daredevil style in order for him to finally ban Darish. He put up more of a fight defending Darish than he ever did defending his fat white cat. Sad.
And his name is John C. He's gonna get in the ring and put boots down.
But yeah, this is Alex Aquinia. Just based off of the timeline alone, I had a feeling that he was cringe. All the detractors seething that our king remains untouchable, and us loyal fans will always be there to support him and enjoy his content. For a while, I thought he was a LARP. I thought that this was just a fake account, kind of gassing up Phil, trying to buddy troll or whatever. But it is not the case, because apparently there was a video out there talking about this guy, and it's only 30 minutes long. Thank you, Brady, by the way. But we're going to see. Up, Phil's here.
You already changed your clock, correct?
Oh my God, Phil. Alex, you just dodged a bullet, brother. Maybe we'll just have to make a whole on stream about you. Maybe we'll do it on Monday. Hello, hello. The one time this motherfucker's actually on time. Well, at least we got some skip juice. Shout out to Raw Phil for the link, by the way. The illegal restream. And I'm going to turn on some Zenless Zone Zero, because I can't stand watching this guy by himself.
What's going on, everyone? It's time for the start of a brand new streaming week. And what a week it will be, because this week there's going to be a pretty interesting marathon going down and a wide variety of content between podcasting, wrestling commentary, Lego streams, and a whole bunch of variety of gameplay. It's a brand new week. And obviously, I want to get you all caught up on everything going on. Today will be a much needed laid-back day. But, of course, we will recap everything that happened last week and more. So, get ready for a nice, chill morning. Sit back and relax. It's time to start the week.
The court gesture has arrived. True.
Yet relaxing episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
The king is back. Yes, Cup, hello, my friend. Good to have you. I hope your Sunday is agreeable with you. Hey, yo, hold on, Phil. What were we doing over there? Are you hitting the Elon Musk move? Look at this. Look at Phil. Holy shit. Let me know how everybody hears everything. Good? Good, good, good.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the show. It is Sunday, the 9th of March, 2025, the start of a brand new streaming week. And we're already off to a bad start. Why?
Uh-oh.
Well, because today is the start of daylight saving time here in the United States.
And in North America, dummy.
Well, twice a year, we Americans decide to change our clocks by 1 hour. In the fall, we call it fall back, and we basically
I hope so.
reset the clocks overnight.
I love depressed side, Phil.
It's like you have a 2 a.m. hour, and then you have another 2 a.m.
I have
hour.
depression.
It's kind of weird. And then here in the spring, it's not really the spring, it's still winter, but it's funny that we still call it the spring. We spring ahead, and we skip an hour in the middle of the night. And at one point, there was use for this. Many, 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 many years ago, when it was first instituted, it was, save an hour of daylight and keep things in rhythm, and this will help the farmers, and this will do this and that, okay?
The farmers are fucked now,
and as much as everyone would like to try to argue about archaic things of the past, the truth is, at least in my opinion, and if you disagree, I guess that's fine. I don't know how you could really justify disagreeing, but it doesn't mean it's not needed anymore. It's worthless. It's just an annoyance. It's just a really stupid thing that confuses the heck out of everyone.
It's an hour, bro. It's not that deep.
It doesn't actually affect me that much. I'm not that big of a deal. You know, oh, I lost an hour. Oh, no. The annoyance is that if I don't remember to tell you guys about this ahead of time, most of the time what ends up happening is for almost an entire week, everything gets thrown off.
As you could clearly tell, his fans are not very
It's
smart.
pretty much the same every day, and people know to show up at a certain time every day if they want the content.
Exactly.
Well, all of a
It's
sudden
something
now,
to talk
the
about,
time
fam, bro.
shifted.
He's got
I'm
nothing
now
to talk
streaming
about.
today an hour earlier than I usually would. And I can tell you right now, the attendance is way down. I'm not even kidding. Right now, I've got about 100
Good.
less viewers than I typically would have around this time any given day because of this stupid daylight saving time. And it's annoying because this will persist. This will not just be today. This will be like later in the week. There'll be streams, people show up. Oh,
My fans are
I missed
idiots.
out on this hour of the stream. And there's nothing that can be done. In this case, I goofed because I've been very busy and very stressed out this last
Very
week.
busy and
Okay,
stressed
as I
out.
told you, I have things going on behind the scenes in my personal life that are taking up a lot of my time and attention, and they're really stressing me out. And there's nothing
Good.
that can be done, and there's nothing that I can tell you guys about. It's just stuff going on, just like everyone has stuff going
It's his
on. in their
tax guy.
personal life,
It's
right?
tax season.
But because of that, this week it's been hard to keep track of schedule stuff. It's been hard to.
Well,
to
Narkill,
remember.
you would think
I
that,
didn't
but
even
in
remember
the
that
DSP,
daylight saving time was going to go into
in the
effect
DSP
until
chat, you have a
someone
bunch of
tweeted me
dents
yesterday on my day off
who can't
and I
make
was like,
toast.
Oh shit! Because now I posted up the schedule and all this, and now everyone is expecting something that is not going to happen. All right.
Womp womp.
So, you know, it is what it is. But FYI, everything is starting an hour earlier moving forward, and this will persist all spring, all summer, even in the fall, because then we don't change our clocks again until October.
Cadet Tour, welcome. Thank you.
Different regions of the world change their clocks at different times.
How you
I believe
feeling?
if
How's
you're
your Sunday
in the
treating you?
UK right now, okay? I believe
Shut the fuck up.
that you already changed your
Spicy.
clock, correct? Like you did it at a different time than us. Falcule just said in the chat, when I lived in Japan, I was an hour early for work. I didn't know that they just don't do daylight saving time. Yeah, because it's stupid. It's not needed. Most of the world doesn't really do it, but there's only certain parts of the world that are stuck with this archaic practice.
Chat, is
and
this
they
true?
just don't want to change it. It doesn't make any sense at all. Our lawmakers in the United States have argued about this forever, back and forth.
Forever.
The problem is, everyone agrees they don't want to change the clocks, but no one can agree on which time to keep. Do you keep the time that's standard time, or do you keep the time that's shifted by the 1 hour called daylight saving time? Who cares?
Who cares?
No, really. Who cares? Just pick one and do it. But they refuse. Instead, it's like
I
two
would prefer
kids
the
on a
one where
schoolyard who
it's
just
not
argue
like
each other, and they never
pitch
stop the
black when I'm
argument. It
trying to
just goes
come
on
home from
forever.
work.
So nothing is ever determined. Nothing is ever decided. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, fuck
It's
off.
just foolish. And that's how a lot of our government is. It's just a bunch of bickering.
Tell
but
'em.
nothing actually gets done.
Hell
which
yeah,
is
Phil.
hilarious because the idea of government in our country is that everyone who's an
Only like
elected official is
34%
a
of the world
public
uses
servant,
it.
Meaning the only reason they're there is to serve the public.
They're there.
But if all you do is endlessly bicker
Wrong.
and never
People get into
actually do
politics for
anything,
money
then
and
you're not serving
power.
anyone.
Fuck the
In fact,
people.
only
Fuck the
person you're
public.
serving is
Come on.
yourself, because you're taking a salary for absolutely no outcome. Okay, so it pisses me off, and yes, I know this is a little bit of rant. A really big rant in regards to.
It was a little bit.
something
Now
that
it's a
is
really
personal
big
gripe
rant.
of mine, but it is what it is. It's very frustrating. So today we will have lower attendance. There's nothing I can do about it.
He's pre-coping.
On top of that, today is a chill RPG
Daylight
day
savings
on
times
purpose.
make sense in
If you
large
didn't
countries.
notice,
Yeah, like
my
North
schedule
America.
today is 2 chill RPGs.
What?
Now I'm well aware that this means that attendance will be down anyway, because not everyone is into chill RPGs, but I need it. You know, after the week that I've had, after the weekend that I've had,
Uh-oh,
I need
he's
a day where I can just
bitching.
relax with you guys and kind of forget about the stresses of real life and just hang out and enjoy each other's company, you know, have some chill conversation, play an RPG and have a good time. You know, that's what I need today. So I hope that you understand that. Don't worry, because not every day will be like today. I mean, notably tomorrow we're playing.
Do you think
Call
he's
of
going to
Duty,
hit the goal
and we're
today?
gonna try the Ninja Turtle stuff again because You know, now I kind of understand how it works. I wasn't even using a melee weapon.
Honestly, liked it when you when it got dark early. We worked in lawn maintenance since I only had to bust my ass doing fall cleanups. 5 to 6 p.m. instead of 8 to 9. Hey, well there you go.
Very, I'm sure, rage-inducing and all of that. So
Oh,
we've
divorce
got good
coin is
stuff
up
coming.
to the
That's
moon.
gonna be not laid-back, chill content. Just not today. Okay.
Okay.
Fair enough.
No, not fair.
Okay. So apologies for anyone who's confused and is not here. Now you're watching this after the
Jade,
fact.
are
like,
you
oh,
confused?
What happened? Why did I miss the stream? I did try to post up
Imagine,
the last minute daylight saving time like alert video.
Imagine your
yesterday,
life being
but
like
I don't
a round
even know
fill.
how many
Well,
people actually saw it.
that's what we're
'cause
doing.
No one was expecting me to put a video out on my day off.
Yeah,
you
you
know,
do
it is what it
actually.
is.
You
We've got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I want to talk about
you
obviously
do it a
what
lot,
happened on
Phil.
Friday with the
You're not
streams.
special. This isn't a special
Because there was some interesting
circumstance.
stuff there that may lead to some more stuff. We actually came to a determination about some of the confusion with the subs on Kick that have been coming through but not, and then we don't know what's real. We actually figured it out. So
Did
that's
we?
good. We finally have an answer on that one. But one of the cool things is I just wanted to show you, you know, as you know, all these setups that I've been doing, you know, ever since my new, you know, PC and all of this. As you can see, the crazy RGBs behind me, right? And you might say, well, what the heck is that? It's kind of wild. Like, what is that supposed to be?
I wasn't thinking that at
You
all.
want to see what it is? See if the camera picks it up well. If not, I'll explain.
Pause that.
Well, it's a little too bright, and that's the problem if I put it in an angle. Yeah, it's hard to see
Right,
with the light.
Sea Monkey?
So basically what it is,
They're probably watching this stream on their.
that's Pac-Man running across an RGB screen being chased by a ghost.
Oh my
And he goes
God, we're
back
not
and
seeing
forth
this,
across
Phil.
the keyboard, and then eventually gets eaten and he explodes.
You know
And
what?
that's the
If he had
RGB setup is
asked
today,
the,
which is
his
kinda
audience
cool.
what they thought it
there
was,
actually is a few
I guarantee
settings,
you
like
they
you can
wouldn't
make
be
it
able to
real
answer.
Pac-Man colors, or you can make it like a
Yeah, so unless you're like a
changing
stove,
color. And I said, I'll just leave
a
the real
non-smart
Pac-Man colors. We'll just
stove,
do something silly today.
then I think everybody knows what daylight savings time
So,
is.
there you go. Pretty nice. And I'm trying to do all kinds of variety of stuff. Sometimes I try to make the colors match the game we're playing for the day.
Oh
Sometimes
my
I just do something
God.
random. So, yeah, pretty nice, you know, setup for today.
Got
Sorry,
nothing to
the
talk
keyboard doesn't
about.
look so good because the light is metal, so it reflects off of it. Doesn't look as good as I thought it would. But there you go. So anyway, there's your answer. Because some people ask me, well, what is this wild light show you're doing today? Well, it's Pac-Man being played out
Well,
behind
you're
me,
giving Jade
basically on the wall.
epilepsy.
Because that's what you're seeing. You see the yellow? Whenever you see yellow, that's Pac-Man going from one side to the other. And when you see that pink or purple, that's the ghost chasing Pac-Man back and forth across the screen. So, pretty neat. Okay. So, where do we begin? All right,
about
let's
the schedule?
begin
With support.
with this, because it's right here below me. It's a perfect
I
time to
knew
point
it!
it out. Ladies and gentlemen,
I knew it.
momentum continues. Real. We are only 4 goals away from doing an awesome Five Nights at Freddy's Torture-thon this week. And I have prepared specially for this event. Yesterday,
booze.
during my day off, I went to the liquor store.
Shut the fuck up, Phil.
And at the liquor store, I got a few things to prepare for the Five Nights at Freddy's Marathon. The
Right?
first of which
Right,
was actually
Narco?
cool 'cause they didn't have this
I don't need any of that
So,
shit.
If you remember back
It
in
would be
January,
distracting.
when we did the Mega Man Rage-a-thon, I got a pack, a multi-pack of 99 bananas. It was really called like the 99 fruits variety pack. And it was these shots that were incredibly strong shots, right? And they were all these variety of flavors, all different fruits. You guys really liked that because when you guys were, you know, supporting me and we hit a goal, you would vote, oh, what shot should I take next, right? Or people would, if they hit that goal themselves, would tell me.
I remember
what
drinking
flavor
those
shot they
things when
wanted me
I
to
was
take. And
in my
some of them were good and
20s.
some of them were really bad. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them actually tasted pretty much like ass. All right.
You would know what ass tastes like.
But people
You
liked
married the
that,
wrong
and in
sister.
addition
You
to
should have
that,
married Jenna.
I got pretty buzzed during the Mega Man Marathon because that stuff is really, really
Goes to Total
strong,
Wine every week.
Okay. They had a new one.
Me, I could never.
At the
I go
liquor
to the
store,
dispensary.
99 lemonades. And what it is another multi
Maybe every other week.
of lemonade, 99 strong
I was going to go
shots.
this morning,
And they
but I
were,
was like,
different
I
flavors.
got a
They were
soda.
Mango, strawberry, peach, you know. So I got that. So we have that, and I bought a little multi-pack of Fireball whiskey, which I haven't had in a long time. That's pretty potent cinnamon-flavored whiskey as well. And I have some tequila in the house as well. All right? So basically, I have a good variety
in his
of
mind.
stuff for this upcoming
Got that Peter
marathon
Pan
event,
syndrome.
and much like we do for
Like
these marathons when we
Raven's
do them,
Dolphin
if we hit a
does.
certain level of support, you tell me what to drink, and I'll drink it. Of course, I got to keep myself paced and not drinking myself under the table if I'm doing a marathon.
It'd be a lot
In this
cooler if you
case,
did, though.
I have to play a series of 5 Nights at Freddy's games, starting with 1 and going all the way through the series. All right, as far as we can get within reason, because I don't think we're going to really get through every game in the 5 Nights at Freddy's series, nor do I think we're going to beat them all. I think we're just going to play them until I'm like, oh, I've had enough. Let's move on to the next,
vibe check.
right? It'll be interesting because at one day, I'll be able to see the evolution of this series over the years. You know, what was added, what was improved, what were the changes between games. I think that'll actually be pretty cool. So
Sounds pretty
that's
cool.
coming. So that is going to be this week. And when you say, well, I wonder when that's going to be, when we hit the goals. All right, we're only 4 goals away.
And this is where you
If
come
we hit
in.
4 goals today. The marathon
He's
is tomorrow.
expecting $600 for
But
goals.
As of now, the one day that is out and is not possible to be the marathon is Tuesday, because Tuesday night, currently right now on the schedule, we have our next episode of Smart Guys Wrestling Commentary. All right. This week, that show is going to cover both SmackDown and
You can
Raw,
unlock the
because
event where you
I
can
finally got a
also give me
VPN
more
so I can
money.
watch SmackDown rather than fuck around with this bullshit where I can't get it in the U.S. So we will be watching both shows and reviewing them on Tuesday night on the DSP.
Why don't you do a
channel
review
or
of
on
the
my Kick channel.
AEW pay-per-view tonight,
that
Phil?
should be fun. I'm excited for that because I want to see what SmackDown's all about after having not watched it. So that's going to be Tuesday night, all right? But because that's Tuesday night, obviously I can't do the marathon on Tuesday. So it's pretty simple. Either we have an insanely over-the-top high support day today, and we hit 4 freaking goals in one day, in which case the marathon will be tomorrow, or
He is seriously thinking that somebody's going to
probably
give
we'll
him
hit
$600
4
today.
goals over the course of the next
Fuck outta
3
here.
days, you know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday would be the marathon, okay? I'm okay with either. If you guys really want the marathon right away, we can do it tomorrow, and I'm totally okay and set for that.
Of course
So
you
let's
are.
see.
It's
Now, if that doesn't
$600.
work out and it ends up being Wednesday, that's also okay. I'll also be ordering some food during the day.
Of course you would,
And
you
it'll
fat
be a
fuck.
feasting with the king as opposed to
High cholesterol
a
with the
DSP
king.
tries it, which is good because, you know, we've done a few DSP tries.
I'm missing ICS too.
So that's what we're going to be doing, and I hope that you guys
And I
will,
hear ICS is not
be excited for
donating
that
as
and
much
use some ideas,
since
but I think my wife and I are gonna
Lexi isn't
choose
like
something,
constantly saying his name out loud. Is this true? Chad,
you know,
is
we're
this
gonna
true?
choose something to get that we've already liked, something from a restaurant that we know and that it's good food.
So
we
what's
can have
the-
a nice, relaxing feasting with the king? So hopefully, sober
He just
me
wants
up.
to relax. That's
Okay,
what
so
he
I
wants
can
to do,
continue
is
torture myself
relax.
with more Five Nights at Freddy's that day. Okay. So, all that being said, that's great. And then on top of all of
Shout
that,
out. That being said,
I have another update. I already know after the marathon.
I have
what the
another
next
update. It's
reward
terminal.
will be at 60. Okay, at 60 goals hit, we are going to have a very special episode of DSP Tries It.
where he actually tries
Something
having sex
that
with
I
his
have
wife.
Never done before. Something that we have talked about on stream, and something that will be very interesting.
Finally consummate the marriage.
I've already thought ahead 2 goals.
Of course
All
you
right?
have.
So I hope that you guys are excited. I'm not going to spoil it right now. I'm not. Maybe once we get to the marathon, and I'll start to give you hints about what it will be.
It's another
when we
cat.
hit the 60 goals.
But my
Okay?
mom wife is no
So,
longer interested in
good
cooking
stuff
food for the marathon because she's
coming
not
up.
here anymore.
Let's get it going. In fact, let's actually get started.
Let's get some
support, guys. Who's gonna be the first
subs.
super chatter? Who's going to be the first tipper? Who's going to be the first person to get the membership? And who's going to be the first person to gift the sub over on Kick? Let's find out right
So
now.
who's going to give
But
me money?
As this is happening,
Oh my God, guys.
I
give me
have an
money.
update. All right, regarding some of the the confusion. That's the word I wanted. That we
Nope,
had
controversy.
over on Kick, because as you know, a couple weeks ago, I instituted having pop-up messages on streams for Kick subs and gifted subs.
Give me money, give me money, give
And
me
they've
money,
been
give me
working
money,
well.
give me money.
Okay, they have. It's nice to see not only the YouTube side contributions, but to see, hey, so-and-so gifted a sub on Kick and it went to this person.
Notice
right?
it's
been
only
nice
about
to
the
have those on stream. I think
contributions
it's a
and
great
never
addition.
about like the conversation.
However, there's been an issue, a lot of confusion, because sometimes what's happened is we'll all of a sudden get pop-ups on the screen that'll say, hey, so-and-so gifted a sub. And then we'll all be looking at the Kick chat together and we're like, there's no sub. Where is it?
Where
And
is
you
it?
ask the person,
Money,
hey, did you
tips,
get it?
where
And
are
they
they?
look and they're like, no, we didn't get it. Like, huh? So
What?
there seems to be this weird disconnect.
Divorce coin to
that
the
sometimes
moon.
Someone
And who
can
is this
give the
Flatman
sub
B
on
guy?
Kick,
I hear his name
and
all
it
the
actually
time.
goes through the system. It even has the pop-up message happen. So it's going through a service that, you know, registers the contribution, but then the sub never goes through.
I think this guy has done nothing but
Alright?
talk about
And
how
this
you can
came
support him
to a
the
head on
entirety
Friday night.
of this stream
Because
so
on
far.
Friday night, I was doing Friday night fights, and we were right down to the end, and we had gotten around, I think we were around $100 of support. And I was like, well, guys, it is what it is. It's the end of the week.
Bro,
We
if
hit the
I had
goal.
$100
But,
in
you
support,
know,
I
it
would
was
call
still
it
good
a
night,
wild
see you Sunday or whatever.
success.
And as I was saying,
Far and away.
all of a sudden on screen, this bomb explodes.
Some flat
And it says
earther
Dr.
apparently,
Alexis,
and
give
it's
me the
usually the
sub.
first one
Dr.
to
Alexis,
support.
give me
Well,
the
of
sub.
course,
Dr.
a flat
Alexis, oh, this is
earther, a flat
amazing.
head.
But we're all sitting there, and we're looking at the chat.
Sounds about right.
Where is it? Right? Like, where the fuck is it? We're not seeing it. Right, where
Where's my money,
sub?
bitch?
And luckily, Dr. Alexis was still there. And we said, hey, Doc, can you see what's going on? Because this would help us to figure out,
Yep, it sure
you know,
would help.
what is this problem? So he was under the impression that the subs had gone through. Because he wanted to hit the goal, basically, for the stream. And so he went and he checked. And then in the meantime, okay, someone else.
That's the only time he
lifted
looks
a
at the
bunch
kick
of
chat
subs.
because there are some wild
And
conversations going on
as
there.
they did that, and those subs were coming through, we noticed there was no pop-up for them at all. Like, no pop-up at all for the second slew
Oh my
of
God,
subs.
Phil, this isn't important.
Uh-huh.
Talk about games or
Like,
something.
what is going on, right?
Talk
Like,
about
we're all
tech.
so confused. So then Dr. Alexis says, all right, let me try this, and he does it, and then subs went through.
Yeah,
and
7
did
more
get
subs, by the way,
pop-ups
you fucking
and
idiot.
did count. And we're like, what?
Right?
Like, what is going on? So apparently what's happening, and this only happens with Kick, because I have never seen this happen with YouTube. I've never seen this happen with PayPal before. Okay? Apparently on Kick, you can gift subs, and then your card gets declined.
What?
And if your card gets declined, the subs don't go through, but then the whole rest of it does. As weird as that sounds.
The whole rest of it?
So,
What?
I don't know. Like, that would be like saying you
What's
go to
that?
the store and you try to buy something with your
Why
card,
is he,
and your card gets declined.
What was back
but
there
you
that was
still
so
get a receipt
interesting?
that says that it went through, right? Like, that doesn't seem to make sense. But that's what happened on Friday night. So, you know, basically what we got to do is be a little careful. Basically, if we see pop-ups coming out
We need
on
some
the
book
Kick
smart
side,
nerds in
but
here
then
to
we aren't
try to explain
seeing
what's going on.
the actual sub pop-up in the chat, then it's not working. And that's why some people were confused, because their names were appearing on screen saying that they were getting gifted subs. But then they
It
were
said
like, "It's not
Goku
there."
fan 420
It
24/7
must
got
not
a
have gone through,
sub,
so I don't know
but
why it would allow
I
it
didn't
to
get the
pass
money.
through
Oh, can we get an
all
X
the
to
way
gout?
to,
Yeah,
you
we
know,
can.
the pop-up messages, but then not go through on the Kick side and not show up in the chat. It's very weird. All right, but anyway,
Great show.
that's what happened. So now we know. We finally got our answers. It's been 2 weeks where this has been happening on and off, and we're all like super confused about it. So let's keep an eye on it. It's not something that happens all the time, but it's happened at least 2-3 times.
So if you wanted to test that theory, go ahead and
Did something
tip.
go through? Did you get a sub? Does it count? Now we know our answers. Sadly, if it doesn't show up in the chat and it doesn't show up in my queue of income, it doesn't count. And so it basically got declined, and someone's gonna have to, if they want to get, you know, help actually, you know, reprocess it or whatever, right?
Yeah, don't forget to, if you did not,
So,
if you weren't able to give me
glad
money,
that we got that
give me
figured
more
out.
money.
Let's get to our first contribution of the day.
Flatman B.
I got a $5 tip.
Flatman B.
From Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix.
Navy Vet, what up, pimp? Who does that? Who does that?
And then I can probably a nice animation for the first contribution of the week, guys. Today is the first day of the week.
It's
So that
Sunday,
means
bro.
Everything is reset. If you take a look at the leaderboard over on Kick,
Chat,
who will be the
is
first
Sunday
person
the
to get
beginning
the
of a
sub for
new
the week
week,
and get
or
up
is
on that
Sunday
leaderboard?
the end of the week?
let's find out. We have nothing. Let's get a sub.
We
Let's,
got
like I said,
nothing.
let's start the week strong. Let's get a contribution of each kind. So we already got our first tip, which I'm about to read out. let's get a gifted sub, let's get a membership, and let's get a super
I'm no
chat.
longer
All right,
asking.
let's get one of each to start the day. Okay, so Super Snow Carl Turbo HD Remix
Turbo.
with a $5 tip to
Hell
start
yeah,
today.
lazy
Let's
Sunday.
get them up on the leaderboard.
While you were doing laundry, I was getting high off a speed.
That is insanely long name. But luckily now, the length of names doesn't affect anything anymore.
Length
because
doesn't
my
matter,
leaderboard
Phil.
moves.
Heard
So
that a
I
lot.
can have the longest names possible, and it doesn't make any difference, right? Pretty cool. All right. He says, hey, I saw your complaint about daylight saving time. From what I'm being told, President Trump is considering removing it. I hope he does so. It really has become annoying losing an hour of sleep, and it just confuses people across the world. You're right. Again, there's no practical purpose for it. At one point, there was. All right? At one point, when we had a different kind of society, and we didn't have a global perspective, and we didn't have the internet, we didn't have all this shit.
The
right?
internet. Yeah,
It
you see,
really
daylight
was
savings
annoying.
time is
But now
broke.
that's different. The
And
world
Trump
has
is here to
changed,
end it.
But we're still using these archaic laws and rules because people are too fucking lazy to update them.
Tell him.
That's all
Tell
it
him,
is.
Phil.
It's lazy.
Daylight savings
The
time
lawmakers
is a
could easily, within
DI
one
hire.
day could figure this out and it's solved. But instead, they'd rather sit there and bicker about shit and never get anything done.
Oh, he
So,
does, because he's got nothing. to
Let's
talk about.
hope.
Oh.
Let's hope that everything goes well.
He already sounds drunk.
And they will figure it out. I want it over with, but it, right now,
How about what you
we're
want?
just kind of stuck putting up with this crap.
Yeah,
okay?
put up with it.
All
How
right,
dare they
so
take
thank
our
you for
hour?
the first contribution of the day. Now, here's the deal as well, okay? Today is purposefully set up to be a chill, laid-back day because I need it.
He
all right?
needs it.
I have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life right now.
You're right. No one got laid off.
That is incredibly stressful, okay? And it sucks. It does. It's not good stuff going on. It's not stuff that I can share with you because it is
Divorce
personal, and as you
coin.
all know, if I share personal stuff with the world, my detractors are so insane.
They are.
Absolutely over the top crazy that they fucking
Yes,
turn
but
it
your
into their
community
three-wing
full of
circus
really
content
level-headed
creation,
people.
and they do everything they can possible to be utterly malicious with that information. So I can't tell you.
Cat
what's
is
going
now
on. All I can
leaving
tell you is I'm
Toyota
really
Man
fucking stressed out
for
right now, okay.
Kia
So what I
Man.
need today is a day where I can just hang out with them. All right, and just chill and have some conversation and fun,
And some
not
tips.
have high stress. Best way to do that, quite honestly, is through a day of kind of laid back.
Yes, then don't bring it up.
Play.
Then don't
We're
mention
hanging
it.
out, and we're focused on some narrative and turn-based combat, or exploring an open world and seeing what kind of content we can find. So I think that's why today will be a great day. However,
However, if you guys don't give me money, it ain't
when
going
I
to
play
be great.
RPGs, those days just don't go very well for attendance, engagement, and support. It's just a fact. It's not me exaggerating. It's not me saying,
It
oh,
is,
no,
Phil.
the sky is falling here.
It is, Phil.
It's
You
just
said you weren't
a fact.
desolate or destitute.
Okay? For whatever reason, I love RPGs. I grew up playing them. They
Excuse
mean
me.
a lot to me. The one we're playing today, Suikoden or Suikoden, however you pronounce it.
It means so
okay,
much to him that he
is
doesn't even know
actually
how
one
to
of my
pronounce the shit.
favorite RPGs of the PS1 era. I hold it in just as high regard as, say, Final Fantasy 4 and 6, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound.
Don't sully the good
among
names of
many
those
others
RPGs.
that I like from this time period. Okay, I really do. I think it's one of the best RPGs I've ever played in my life, and I'm very excited that we're going to be playing this today in the new remastered or remake collection. Okay, but we're probably not going to get a lot of people on the stream. To be honest, I don't think so. I think we'll probably have
Great
on
minds,
the YouTube
right?
Side between 100, 200 viewers, and maybe on the kick side 50.
I would
if
love
that.
to have a couple
I just don't
hundred
think we're
viewers,
gonna have high
fucker.
attendance and engagement today because
Look,
it's an RPG. For
I am
whatever
never going
weird
to.
reason, despite the fact that I truly
I am never
enjoy
going to say, oh, we
and I'm
only
reading
have a
all
couple
the
of people
text
here in
and
the chat.
everything, and we're
It
getting
is
into the
quality
story.
over
People
quantity,
just
for real.
tune out or leave. You know, it's the
All
opposite
y'all
when I
are
play an
excellent
action game.
people,
For some reason,
and
when I play an
whenever
action
we
game,
do
people
have
get excited.
problematic elements
Show
in
up
the
to the
chat,
stream and they get
we
all
get rid of
pumped
them.
up.
We don't say
So,
we are
listen,
sad for 2 reasons.
there will be
None of
many,
that shit.
many
We get
action
rid of
games
them.
to come.
And it's happened.
In fact, this week there will be a lot of action between, Black Ops 6, Street Fighter.
He is
and
not doing
Five Nights
well.
at Freddy's Marathon, which is going to be a lot of cringe and torture for me, that's for sure. There's a lot of content
Right?
you're going to like this week if that's what you're looking for.
I just got
all right?
paid
But you're just not
yesterday
gonna get
for
it
doing the thing that
during
I
the
love to
chill
do,
RPG
and that's
stream. These are more for people
wrestle.
who actually like
Professional
games, who actually wanna
wrestle.
just chill and hang out and have a fun conversation.
And the graphic design.
Not only about the game, but other things, and just have a relaxing day. That's today.
Let's go. How are you, my friend? How was the stream?
Oh my
So
god.
good to
chat.
see you. We were hanging out earlier in the Boneless One
Did you do
stream.
it?
Happy to have everybody. You guys, we are being toxic on the internet. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. But I just want to let everybody know the husbando, the Boneless One, coming in hot with the short hair waifus. And I'm also playing the waifu game, Zenless Zone Zero. So if you're a fan of that, not a fan of DSP, well,
If you're ready for
avert
that
your
kind
eyes.
Of, action and chill fun, please stick around after the podcast for Suikoden.
So good to see you
which I
guys.
very much want to play. We had a great premiere
The
stream.
marathon style stream, and then
we
yes,
did.
your
We had
eyes
an
cannot
absolute
deceive
great
you.
premiere
It is a
stream,
very
last
sussy Baka
time.
Sunday brought to you by
And it went really
Keith,
well. And
cannabis
I hope that we continue on.
infused,
The story's gonna
sugar
get
free.
better and better the more we play it. Okay.
Stream was good. Kawaii Idol Metrovania is very kawaii. Oh my goodness. Was there
So,
midriff there?
That being said,
Was there collarbones?
I know that many of you will only be here for the podcast,
That's us. He's talking about
and
us.
then you're probably going to take off. Well, thank you for that.
Yeah, thanks
you
for nothing.
for embracing me as a podcaster,
Oh, shut
and
up.
creator, as well as a gamer. Because we had a serious conversation last week about the future.
We need to talk
And what
about
that
your numbers.
conversation is that I cannot be just a full-time gamer moving forward.
Hey, look, I could do
have to
both
try to
actually. I'm
diversify.
talking to y'all,
I
I'm
have to
playing a
make
game,
different
and I'm
kinds of
live reacting to
content.
Phil.
I have to branch out and be able to talk about topics that are important. I have to be able to stretch out what I
Oh,
I
wait,
do as a
yo,
person on the
stretch
internet.
out
It
what?
can't just be Phil sits
Hold
around
up.
gaming 24/7, because the older I get, the less people will be interested. I mean, take a look today. On most of these playthroughs I'm doing, unless it's a hot, brand new release that everyone wants to see me play, which these days are few and far between, because most of these new releases are just not good. Can we be honest? They're just not.
It's
new
the
releases
streamer's
are crap. What
fault,
are
not the
releases
game's
for this
fault,
week?
guys.
Or
You can
for
play the
this month?
shittiest
Assassin's
game
Creed Shadows.
and make it
Adam
interesting.
Ooh, we're all really just going crazy, right? We're so excited and hyped.
Yeah,
No,
when
and
you
this is
say
how
it
it's
like that,
been
Phil. Yeah.
For a while now.
It's your
There
job
just
to
aren't
make
that
the
many
crowd hype for
high-profile
it.
Good games anymore. It's not like it used to be. All right.
Back in my
there
day.
will be some of that. Later this year, if a game like GTA 6 comes out, that's going to put
Just
butts
leave your
in
credit card
seats.
information
That's
at the
gonna
door.
Get people excited to see DSP
Put the fries in the
play
bag.
GTA 6 for the first time. Historically, the GTA games have always done well for me, and everyone's going to be pumped for that, right? Me too. But we got a
Yeah,
long
and
way
then
to
you're
wait.
gonna all
If
freak
anything
out
comes
when you
out
find
this
out that Grand Theft Auto
right?
6 is going to be
And so, with how
$100.
things are looking, right? We have to accept the fact that it can't just be Phil playing games till he dies, because people are just not going to.
It's just going to be Phil talking
okay?
until he
I'm
dies.
incredibly grateful for those of you who come by and support the stream.
And support.
I'm incredibly grateful.
That's all
for
he
those
cares
of you
about, the
who watch
support.
on demand, and for anyone who goes out of their way to support my content, whether it's live with the stream contribution, a super thanks, or a tip after the fact. Pledge to my Patreon.
Oh,
buying
and shout
some
out to
merch
Duty
from the
Streams,
Dark Side
who
Phil shop, whatever it is.
yesterday
It
gave me a
all
super
adds
chat
up
during
and
my
allows me to be
premiere
successful.
of
And I
my
appreciate
retro
it.
react,
But
or my
we
retro
do have to
playthrough
accept the
of
fact
Grandia
that because
that I recorded
not
over the
everyone likes every
holidays.
game that I play, because I'm getting older and my health is going to decline. All
Going
these
to.
factors,
It
I can't just be a
has.
full-time
It has
gamer.
declined.
All right, I can't. We have to do other stuff. All right, and I hope you understand that, right?
But it
For
won't
today,
even be, they say
it's
October.
chill day.
They're saying October.
So, if you're here just
They
for
said
the
it was
podcast, 'cause you like
2025.
my podcasting, thank you so much for that. It took a while, but I think people finally take me seriously.
We got
as a
John
podcaster,
Cena turning
all
heel
right?
before Grand Theft Auto
So,
6, though.
Please support the podcast. Right now
Yep.
we have one tip and a super chat I'm about to shout out.
Wow, wow,
But
wow,
let's
wow.
get some support rolling in before the show ends, so that way when we start with Suikoden and people are leaving because they don't care about JRPGs,
Damn.
at least we've done well and we can hit the goal. Okay?
All he
That's
cares about,
exactly what
guys.
happened last time when I played Suikoden. We did really well before the game started. When the game started, we hit the goal right away, and then we didn't have to worry about it for the rest of the stream. And I'm not kidding you,
Wrong!
during the entire Suikoden
Because
stream,
then you were
I
like,
think I
let's hit
raised
another
$10.
goal.
But
This
it
guy
didn't
is
matter,
so
because we had already hit our
disingenuous
goal
when he
and we
says
were able to
this.
relax and chill and really
There's
enjoy the
never
game.
any
And
relaxing.
that's
There's
what I wanna
always
do
the
today.
next goal.
I don't want to sit here.
Like, you
and
know
have
how
to do
cool
the
it would be if we hit
shilling and do all the
2
baloney.
goals?
I just want to get to the game and enjoy it because we had a great time last time like that, and I want to continue that. So let's do it, all right? Please support
Thank you for the
stream today.
$1,000,
Let's get it
but how
going right
about we
now.
hit
Shout out to
$2,000?
Iron Chef Sucks Guys.
Are you saying that like an insult?
Chat and says, here's some money because you're feeling down. Well, I don't want you to give me money because you're feeling down. I want you to support the stream because you like the content and you want to see it continue.
Nope, Phil.
All right, I do.
Can't say that because this is exactly why. What happened to your bad neck, by the way?
I don't want you to support me solely for the fact that because if you support me,
it'll piss off the
you're
detractors.
sticking it to my detractors.
Uh-huh.
It is very much true that that's the case.
Yesterday,
but
Phil
I'm no
said
Neil
something
Cuckman,
different.
And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, don't support the content because you like it. Or in the case of Cuckman, don't support the
Monetizing the
game
hate. True.
Just support it because you want to, you know, stick it to some
I'll tell you.
assholes. No. Don't
the drama content
You
definitely
like me,
gets
you
the
like
views,
content, and you
gets
wanna
the
see it
numbers.
continue. You want to see awesome marathons. You want to see my setup improve. You want to see me do
No, we
new
don't.
content. You know, the Lego
You want to
stream,
see my
like I
setup
said,
from
buy a new Lego set
catching
that's
up
gonna
to
be really awesome for
2020
the next
or
one, which is gonna
2010s?
be succulent.
Because of 2010s?
All these things. That's why you should be contributing. Because you like me and my family. You want my family to be, you know, prosperous and healthy. That kind of stuff.
Whenever you
right?
hear
That's what you should be
DSP,
supporting.
you should always think
Support for the right
detractors
reasons.
stay
Or
prosperous.
if you just want to fuck over all my detractors, I mean, I can't stop you.
See?
But I would hope
Oh,
that
God, this...
There'd be other reasons as well that you would support the content. Okay?
Fuck off, Phil. He just spent a whole, like, 2 or 3 minutes
good?
talking about
Okay.
this.
Then you
And then,
aren't
like,
just
you know what?
subscribed
Fuck
to a
it. Fuck the
great name.
detractors.
Perhaps
Well,
we
fuck
can
you,
get another
too.
super chatter up there to get a better name on the leaderboard. All right.
Yep, and then the last person that did
I received a
support...
$5 tip from Only Iced Infinite. Well, I'm here for the drama.
Yep.
Good for you. You're in the wrong spot because there's no drama this morning. We're about to talk about how Friday went.
Phil is boring
And,
when there's no drama.
you know,
All
preview
right,
the week,
so
what I've got in
I'm
store
hoping for
you.
some drama.
And then we're
And if not,
basically gonna
I will
relax,
provide
do
the
some Q&A,
drama.
and then we're going to get right into Suikoden. So if that's what you're down for, great. But there's not going to be any drama here today.
We'll see about
There's
that.
really no drama at all anyway going on. And I'm ready for
How about we
a
look
much
at your
more
fans,
relaxing
Phil?
week,
There's
which I
definitely
need.
some drama
Listen,
going on
after
there.
last week and all the shit that was going on.
Yeah, Jasper's the only one that's immune.
And all
Jasper
the
doesn't
stuff
know any better. Let's
that
go!
happened, you know, and be like, I don't even give a fuck. I can't. I'm just not gonna put up with this bullshit anymore. I have enough stress. Okay.
But remember, please tip.
Okay. All right. So thank you guys for the initial support. Let's get some more going again. Like I said, it's a new week.
Wow!
Let's get our
He's
first sub
literally
over
not
on
talking about anything
Even if
other
it's just
than...
one. Let's just get one sub over on Kick, shall we? Let's get our first one right now. Who's gonna do it?
Jesus Christ.
And let's get our first
Begging.
membership on YouTube of the week. Let's get the first of each right now to get that momentum
Only
going.
Phil has to
All
do
right?
a recap of the
Sound
recap
good?
of the recap. True?
Cool. So let's talk about Friday. All right, because Friday was an interesting day. And I had a great time on Friday, for the record. The content was definitely interesting, right? Let's be honest. Some of it was stuff that people weren't even expecting. So let's talk. So on Friday, we had two major streams. The first was more Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. And the second was a very special Friday Night Fights.
Recapping the
featuring
recap.
Old school games with pro players who still actively play. All right? So let's talk about that. First of all, Pirate Yakuza was good. We continued to explore the open world of Honolulu. We kept recruiting people to our pirate crew. There was many side quests that we completed.
Yeah, that's usually how...
We advanced the plot a little bit, which then unlocked kind of the second
usually how
half of the
games are,
Honolulu
Phil.
map.
He literally could be talking about any game.
Fun, relaxing stream. But listen, I'm well aware that playthrough is not going to be bringing butts to seats. It's more Yakuza, and people sadly, again, much like with these other RPGs, they just don't kind of buy into Yakuza anymore in my content. I don't know why. I think it's some of the best stuff I put out, but that's just life. So when I play Yakuza, I understand I'm doing it for a much smaller audience, and I understand I'm kind of doing it for me, and I'm having a good time with it. I am. But
the truth
we're not
came
gonna
out.
be going crazy with attendance support.
A
and stuff like that. And we
minor.
did. The stream did okay. I think we hit halfway to the goal. All right, which is still a good stream for the record. If ever I'm doing a stream and we only get halfway to the goal, that's still pretty good.
Are you sure about
is
that?
Obviously to hit the goal as often as possible, so that we can do special events, and it helps me to maintain everything that I've now had that's increased and allowed me to improve my setup and do all kinds of new things. And that's the whole idea moving forward, right? So
Cross, welcome.
Stream, and I had a lot of
Phil loves to blame the game. True.
Looking forward to more.
Anything to offload the responsibility of
Tuesdays.
why his channel isn't successful.
Yakuza. So there you have it.
Ciao, welcome, my friend. Oh my goodness. Our good buddy Alex Aquinia was spared. We literally had the video up and ready to go, but then Phil went live. So I think we may make a
back in the day
our own video on it,
together,
our own stream on it.
Tournaments competitively in Street Fighter, and basically a lot of them anyway, not all.
Yeah,
because I'm talking about a lot of them don't play
Snooza series.
But,
I like it.
A lot of them have just continuously actively played. They never really stopped. Now they don't necessarily go and enter major tournaments and things like that. But
why are you talking for these other players though?
All the classic fighting games all the time. They have insanely high rankings on these collections. They play on Fightcade all the time, right? And we have been talking, and we're like, hey, would it be cool to just do like a random stream where I play against some of these guys and just have fun? You know, it's not about how
There's
well
no
I
stakes.
do, because quite frankly, I just don't play the classics. As you guys know, the past few years, all I've really played has been the new games.
All
whether
you've
that's,
really wage quit.
you know, Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 last year, whatever it is. Those are the games where there's comp, because these collections just haven't been very good, right? They haven't. And
yeah, when he's losing.
There's nothing you can really do about that. I've played them to the capacity that they can be played, but they're laggy and they just suck. So, you know, after having talked with these guys, I said, why not just do a night where we just kind of randomly...
He's not talking to these guys. What?
And that's exactly what we
did.
did.
He doesn't talk to anybody.
All right, now, to be honest, I don't feel like it was the
He's
best
lying.
setting. And what I mean by that is, I didn't really know how to set stuff up. So each collection is different. We're setting up lobbies and the like. And on top of that, I don't know anything about like input delay settings and stuff. Everyone seems to
16-year content creator, guys.
Settings,
professional live streamer here, guys.
I tried putting it to 0, but then when I did that, it would like skip and teleport and have a lot of issues with the netcode. So then I
you know, Phil,
3,
you have the same access to the same internet everybody else does. You could do your own research.
What is the setting you're supposed to use, right?
Oh, he's asking his chat. This ought to be good.
Playing, I had a lot of issue with dropped inputs and just things that wouldn't come out.
Sounds like a skill issue.
I'm playing Super Turbo, all right?
They suck because he loses all the time. What's up, Omega Mac 10? Hell yeah. Happy to have you here. Thanks for the alert.
Butter combo with DJ. Cross up medium kick, 2 low jabs into standing medium punch into the
puzzle
sobot
bosses,
kick.
dude.
It is incredibly easy to do. I've done it probably 4,000 times. Okay, it's
exactly 4,000
cannot
times.
Be interrupted. And I do crossover medium kick, low jab, and it gives me nothing else. And that's like critical to get this stuff to come out so you can win a round. And that's the kind of thing that was happening to me playing, is that half my inputs were literally
oh shit, you're right.
When I was trying to play. It's like, well, that's not fun. How can I actually be any kind of a real competitor against someone that I'm playing on the internet when half my inputs are just dropping in the middle of the fucking round? And it was like that.
You know, we stay hydrated out here.
We were playing,
and you know what? Y'all better be staying hydrated too.
Capacity. So after the stream, I found out. I talked to Smoothcat after the stream, and he said, "What settings did you have?" And I said, "Well, I had it on default, and I think in the 30th anniversary collection."
No, he said that he changed it.
Input of 3. And he
Am
said,
I crazy? He said he changed it.
He said, dude, you should have had it on 1. I play on 1. So basically, he had little to no input delay at all, and I was having artificial input delay. And he outright said, yeah, you're actually playing at a big disadvantage if you have the higher input delay. It'll look better on the stream, but it's going to play worse for you. So we should have figured that out ahead of time.
Yeah, you should have, Phil.
So I was actually playing wrong with the setting that I was told, okay?
Told? You said you didn't know. What?
Now, not to say that that's any excuse. It's not.
It is. This is an excuse.
I'm not saying that if I had it on the same input delay as Smoothcat that I would have or anything. I don't know. But it kind of sucks
I know that's
when
right. Ice
everyone
Marbles,
there
what up,
screaming
Pimp?
that you were at the, you know,
Big ups,
literally
Lauren
after
chat.
the
Just
stream,
wanted to
everyone's
ask you,
like,
Laura,
dude,
if you know
what
the first
episode were you
anime
playing
to
on?
air on the
And I
Cartoon
said,
Network
I think
before
I was on 3,
Toonami.
and they're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, oh shit.
I don't know personally. I'm gonna say
I didn't know what I
Akira
was doing. Okay.
because I do remember watching
anyway,
Akira
when we play
on
again,
Cartoon
I say
Network.
when,
I
'cause feel like
think
we are
on
gonna
Christmas
play again at some
Eve.
point. I just don't
My
know when
grandma's
yet.
house.
I'm gonna try to put
I
it
could be
on
wrong.
the right input delay settings, so that way I'm on this. At least I'm on the same.
You're not crazy. Phil
level
just says
playing
random
field
stuff because he's an AI
as the other
trying
people
to
I'm
be
playing, 'cause that's the
human.
problem.
True.
If I've artificially given
The enemy is
myself
G-Force.
more input delay,
Okay.
There's
Okay.
no way I'm gonna be able to react.
And
There's
now
no
I
way
know.
I'm gonna be
Every
able to
day's a
finish
school day.
combo, and that's what was going on. Like I'm trying to play.
Just
and
took
I
a sip.
can't
Hell
get
yeah.
shit to happen.
He's like
I'm
that
what the
Steve
fuck is
Buscemi
wrong
meme
with
to
it?
the FGC. Hello,
And
fellow
now,
young gamers.
You know,
True.
going back to when I played it earlier in the week, the 30th anniversary collection, it's very possible that's why when I was playing a fucking button masher like Evil AJ, that I couldn't interrupt his throw trap.
Wow. Okay.
Because you can interrupt throw traps in Super Turbo, and I know how.
So this is all just
And it
a
would work.
big cope
It just, I
as to
couldn't
why
interrupt
he was
anything.
losing to
His
Evil
literal
AJ.
button mashing
Got
was
it.
unstoppable. And I think it's because
Got
my input
it.
delay is so bad that the moves were coming out.
You took a
too
big
late
sip
to
for
stop
this
it.
industry. That's the
Okay.
type of sacrifice I'm talking
Obviously,
about.
I
This
just
industry is
started
better
playing fighting games
now
on
because of
PC.
your contributions,
So
your
we're gonna have
sacrifices.
these kind of issues up front. It's very possible that by adjusting in the long term, things could be better. For example, I'm pretty sure that I had my monitor on 1080p. Fuck. I didn't have my monitor on.
Tech side
Dude,
Phil
I
here.
fucked this whole thing up. I was
Yes!
on 4K. So it was 4K downscaled to 1080. No, actually I take it back. The collections were probably running at 4K.
Face palm. Let's go. There he goes. Yep. Blaming the game. Blaming the
I
frame.
completely botched this thing.
Blaming the
I'm
monitor.
look.
How convenient that he
I was on
finds this
4K.
out on stream.
So
Well, I mean,
I
he's
had
always
massive
on.
lag. It's my fault. I'm a fucking idiot.
Shit.
God damn
Isolate
it.
that.
I have no one to blame but myself. I should. But again, you see what I mean? Like
Whoa, the self-awareness on this
when
guy.
you're stressed out about shit, your mind just isn't in it, and you know you still.
Oh, then
it's
turn
amazing
off
that
the
I didn't
then
fuck
turn
up
off the
things
stream,
worse
Phil.
last
If
week.
you're not into it,
You know,
I
the
don't
stuff
want
that's going
I don't want to
on.
support somebody who's not
So,
into it.
Not only was I on the wrong input delay, I was on the
Fellas,
wrong resolution, which created more.
You're
input
with
lag.
somebody and they're
So
not
when I
into
play
it.
this
Do you
again,
keep
I
going?
have to change the resolution
No.
to 1080p.
No.
So that's a proper
Leave the money
1080p,
on the
120 hertz,
counter and then
it's
you
not
go.
upscaling it. Likely it's going to be like 10
Put
times
the
better
the
when I play
fries
it.
in the bag,
All right.
bro.
So anyway, I got my ass handed
Now
to me
pity.
on Friday by
Where's
both
the pity
Blue Cat
bucks?
in the classic Street Fighter stuff and by VDO in the Marvel stuff. Now, to be fair, these guys are great players. They are still pro players who enter tournaments to this day. They still actively play. If you didn't notice, VDO was Warlord in Marvel 2, meaning he's played the collection like, endlessly. and
You've
kicks
done
everyone's
that
ass
to yourself.
right? While I don't do that at all. All right, I just
He doesn't do it at all,
casually
guys.
play, and every once in a while do a stream or two. So I'm not up on anything. Like when I play Marvel 2, I don't really have a good character. Like to be honest with you guys,
Surfbot.
I don't. My Magneto sucks. My Sentinel sucks. My Sentinel used to be able to do fly unfly combos, guaranteed unblockables, and all that stuff. I can't do anything with that shit.
Skill
I can't.
issue.
I can't fucking do anything when I play now. I've lost all of that skill, that muscle memory. It's all gone, you know.
That dexterity.
So even if I didn't have
Nice approach.
that
dropped
gin brain.
input,
Thank
even
you.
if I didn't have input delay settings wrong and everything, I probably still would have lost the matches anyway. I'm just trying to tell you guys, it's not. Oh, Phil would have.
Guys
really
feel
done
bad
much
for me
better.
yet?
No, that's not the
You guys
case.
feel like
I probably
tipping me?
Still would have gotten body. All right. And the truth is, even though I lost,
Where's
a
this
tremendous amount,
self-reflection
I had
coming
fun,
from?
And I started to get that feeling again. The
That
best way to
groove
describe
back
it
from
is
2017.
you get this competitive adrenaline running in your body where it feels like, man, I actually want to play and improve and get better again so that I can have competitive matches. I don't think I've had competitive matches in any capacity of, classic Street Fighter in so long that then you get that kind of a feeling that you want
Bro.
the competition again, right?
Go outside.
You know, I think that
Smell the
this is
fresh
probably gonna be
air,
something
the
I'll
fresh
talk with these
Seattle
guys about
air.
when they can
Do
it and
something
stuff
other
like
than
that.
play video games,
But I
bro.
would like to do it from time to time, even if it's not every week. You know, maybe it's every few weeks.
Which
we
is
get
really
together
rich of
on a
me
night,
saying,
and we
since
can
I'm
do
like
matches
playing a
like
video
that
game
against
now.
Each other. But
What happened
what
to
do
the
they
Phil that
say?
actually played games well?
Steel, temper steel, or something like that.
Well,
right?
that Phil is
So
dead.
you need to
That was
play
past
better
Phil. That's him in the
players.
past.
Even if they whoop your ass, you need to play better players in order to get better.
It just
I could
sounds like a
sit
bad
there
Coke, bro.
Playing Marvel 2 randomly, and I'm never gonna get better. Look at the people who I play
Well, then
when I play
lab.
Marvel 2 randomly. They're grandmasters, and they fucking suck ass. They're terrible players who just abuse the rushdown that can't be blocked online, and they think they're good. They're not.
Why don't
They're
you do
awful
that,
players,
then?
and that's why I can actually beat them. You know, they suck. They don't even have the fundamentals down.
Okay,
As
so
opposed to
you
playing
do?
VDO. VDO is a tournament winner, a master of the game, who can whoop my ass because he's fucking good, and I'd rather lose to VDO 10 straight than beat a scrub 10 straight. Do you see my point? All right? But at the same time, I would actually like to have the game work well and not be
Does.
sitting there
Really
with the wrong
does.
settings and everything, because I did. I had everything wrong.
I
The
had my
resolution
fill
was
of
wrong, so that
outside
was
over the
input
week.
delay. The
So
input
I'm
settings were
perfectly
wrong, so that
content
was
being
more
in the
input
house.
delay.
Just
So I fucked myself.
done that yourself.
All right, we'll see what happens. Now, when I play again, I'm gonna try to do it all right. All right, so let's see. Maybe I'll talk to these guys. I'm not guaranteed you guys it's happening again this week. All right, probably. You know, I'd like to do it maybe Friday night again, but I don't know. Depends on life and everything. Let's see what
Life.
happens. But maybe next time things
You mean
will go
by
a little
that, Phil?
better. I don't know, but I'll tell you, it's frustrating. Hey, let's play Super Turbo. This
I
is the
do.
one I should be dominating.
I do.
My move doesn't come out. I can't block. My
I do it
combo
under
drops. What the
protest.
fuck? Like, did I lose half my fingers? How is this?
Me and my
game
buddy
just
from
not working
wrestling,
for me? And then I
we're
look
both
at it like,
very
oh,
much the
there's a million
same.
things
We
that were
both
all
came up
fucked
at the
up,
same
right?
time.
Settings.
We're the tenured talent now, which is crazy to say out loud.
Oh, King Crimson, there's way more people.
And we both have a
Trust me.
big
I've been
disdain
talking
for
with
the
several
general
people.
public.
Many people might get back into it.
But y'all
We
are
can get
awesome.
Something going. We
Oh,
can
the
play against
amigos.
Each other, you know. So we'll see what happens. All right, but yeah, I'm excited, and we'll see what happens moving forward. So that was Friday night, and you know, just so everyone knows, and FYI, things are not good right now behind the scenes. I'm very stressed. All right. So my apologies if
The second time he
I
said
come
this
off
today.
as pissy or irritated or really just annoyed and upset today or exhausted, because I am. I'm
Exhausted.
I am exhausted right now. All right, and the exhaustion is going to continue. This is not something that's going to easily just end or get better. I just got to adjust to it, and I hope that this doesn't affect my content and my streams and stuff.
Divorce
I
coin,
hope it doesn't,
baby.
but it is what it is. I can't change reality. I wish I had that power. I don't. So, I'll do my best.
Why are you saying this
just,
shit out loud, Phil?
Lose that thought in my head as we're doing stuff. All right. And again, I apologize in advance if I don't see myself or it sucks, but when you get older too, a lot more stuff happens, and as you get older, you got to deal with it. So when you're young, you feel invincible and you feel like nothing ever bothers you. And the more older you
health
get, you're
coin?
like, fuck.
Health coin?
Shit. Right? Okay. Let's get to some shout outs. Then we'll look at the schedule. And then we're just going to chill. All right? So, it looks like we have Dasmodius.
Big Bird
became our
says
first
Uncle
new member of
Sam
the
needs
day.
Phil's
Thank you to
money.
Daz.
True.
By the way, guys, as I literally said would happen, about 5 minutes ago, a few people started showing up in chat saying, "Oh, Phil's streaming already? What happened? Oh, wait, what? It's streaming earlier today? What? Daylight saving? Told you.
Told ya,
I knew it was going to happen. Now people are just starting to show up.
my fans are
And so, of course,
dented.
that means with the game,
Told ya.
everyone's going to be late, And nothing I can do about it. It's just that's why I fucking hate it. Golden Nobles, thank you for 11 months as a member. And so Dasmodius gifted a membership. Golden Nobles renewed their membership. And then Jim Chaco actually gifted a sub over on Kick. So thank you to Jim. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. Our first
Thanks,
gifted
Dents.
sub of the day as well. So that means we now officially have a contribution of each type. and I appreciate that. We're at 22 bucks of
What
support.
are
and climbing.
contributions like Pokemon now?
Thank you, thank you. I think there may be another
Saturated
tip as
Phil
well.
to
Hold on.
PPP. I could see that.
I received a $2 tip.
What if Andy got Cat and then like sniffed yay with her and then she like lost a lot of weight?
Hope you start feeling better. And then
You want to
something
do a
drama.
pool?
So I'm just
You
going
want
to
to pool
ignore
for
it. Thanks
Evelyn?
the $2 tip. Yeah, I'm not
Let's
doing
go.
drama today. You're in the wrong place if you want to start drama. Really, just being very, very, as matter of fact,
guess
and
I can't.
transparent with all of you as possible. Drama is the absolute last thing that I'm interested in and going to be engaging with today. With all the other shit that
Be a
I'm
lot
already
cooler if you
stressed out
did.
about. If you actually think that me jumping into online drama is going to happen today, you are so fucking sadly mistaken. Today is a day where nonsense happens. There's just going to be people removed, and I'm not going to put up with it. You know?
Tell him.
Spawn Killer with a $2 super chat says, try to get contact with Nerd Josh. Spawn Killer, are we really going to go through this again? Months and months ago, I told Nerd Josh I wanted to play him, right? You had brought it up, and I said, yes, I'll play him. That sounds like a good idea. And then apparently people went and talked to him, and he said, yeah, I'll do it. And then he flakes.
Wow.
He's a flake, man. I don't know what else to say. I don't know if he's just high all the time or whatever. He's a flake.
Wow.
I would love to play him, but I don't know the viability of it. Okay? Narwhal Gaming says, doesn't making fun of RTU help make things better? I mean, sometimes it does. Like I said, if ever I need...
You would divorce Phil before going on a weight loss journey?
all right, all I need to do is
Definitely
open
boring.
up
That's why I'm playing a
RTU's
game.
stream archive page, watch at one of his streams, and laugh hilariously at how the mighty have fallen and how this guy is so far beneath me that we can all laugh at his misfortunes and what a joke he is, right? But the thing
Review
is, that's
Tech
not the
USA
kind of guy
really
I
is
am.
low-hanging
I don't
fruit.
want to just bully people on the internet constantly, as much as people want me to do that.
It's fun, Phil.
Right?
Do it. Doing it right now.
I'm not that kind of a guy.
I am.
Right? So,
Working out great for me.
you know, maybe I will eventually. Maybe we will go back to that and have a laugh riot day, but I just, not in the mood. Okay. All right. So, schedule-wise this week.
The schedule. Let's
briefly
go.
take a look at that, shall we?
Oh, true. Yeah, it's rules for thee, but not for re.
Now, keep in mind, everyone.
He can kick Review
this
Tech USA
is
when he's
definitely
down.
subject to change.
But he's just now saying, "Oh, guys, feel bad for
Boy,
me.
this
There's
does
things
not
going on
look
behind
at
the scenes."
That doesn't look good at all, does it?
Blake says, "Snort."
Well, I'm not using this camera for gameplay anymore. Thank goodness, because look how bad this looks right now. It might actually look better without
Maybe
the
it's not
effect.
the camera,
I'm
but
just
it's
gonna
the
do that, and
subject.
Man, that looked terrible, didn't it? All right.
Are we really going through the
schedule-wise for
schedule?
this week,
Ugh.
here's what we're looking at. Today, it's a very, very chill day of RPG action,
Very.
right? Excuse me. The Suikoden 1 HD remake playthrough continues today.
Big
on
X
first
stick out.
stream. We are still in the intro segment, but it's good right now. Like, the story's getting exciting. You went from being someone who's the son of a general in an empire to now being a rebel and finding out all the truth about, the military stuff and the governmental stuff that's going on. It's really good game.
Governmental.
So,
Phil complains
can't
about
wait
not
to play
having
more, and I
viewers
hope
when
you'll
he's
stick around.
been delaying
We're gonna get
streaming
some
an
better stuff today with more party members.
RPG.
I think some
True.
double
He's his own
gear
worst
attacks are gonna start to
detractor.
unlock and stuff like that.
He's his own worst
And then
enemy.
tonight, it's Avowed. And again, I'm still on the fence
Is it
on if we should keep
woke?
playing Avowed or not.
Can we
At
fix
this
it?
point, most people have completely dropped the game or already beat it. And here I am, and I think we're only like 10 hours in. Again, the truth is that
Tell us the truth, Phil.
I could absolutely enjoy the open world exploration of this game, and we have. I just don't know if when we actually get back to the story, if we're going to like it. And if we don't, then it's probably no point in continuing, right? But let's see what happens. I think today should be a nice, fun stream on the late stream. Tomorrow, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 returns, more TMNT. We're trying to level up and unlock all of the TMNT Pass stuff. It ends on the 13th, so we have to try to put in some gameplay here in order to make it happen. And then a chill indies night, where we're going to play a new indie
Why is
game.
everything
It actually
chill?
marked off quite a
I
few
want it to be
interesting indie
toxic.
games on our list of stuff that we're going to be trying to do. And so we'll pick one of those and boot it up and give it a go on Monday night. Tuesday, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii will continue on the first stream, and Smart Guys will be going down on Kick and DSP Reacts. A SmackDown and Raw recaps this week. We're actually first time where I'm going to be watching SmackDown and recapping it. If that
Nobody
changes,
gives a
I'll
shit
let you
about him
know.
recapping the
But that's
wrestling.
what-
They're
you know,
all
I
there
haven't
for
heard
the
anything
Grill
from
Phil
PPP
segment.
to the contrary that we're not going to be doing it Tuesday night, so hopefully it goes down. And then Wednesday, either more Suikoden, okay?
I hate how he says.
And then more Black Ops 6, or
Suikoden.
perhaps by Wednesday we will hit 4 more goals of support, and we'll be doing the 5 Nights at Freddy's Torture Marathon event. All right? Sound good? So that's the rough schedule. Well, like I said, this is all subject to change because perhaps we'll hit the goals earlier and we'll do the marathon earlier. Perhaps Smart Guys will actually have to be on Thursday this week. I'm not sure yet. All right? As we know, I'll let you know, but that's exactly the kind of the rough stuff you can expect. You might say, well,
It's
where's
been
all
a
the new releases?
nonstop
Well, the problem
segment.
is the new releases that have come out are not stuff that I'm really interested in. Like that Split Fiction came out. It's a co-op game. I don't do that kind of co-op. So
I don't play with other people.
That I'm not talking about and I'm not playing, right? There are new games coming out this month, but it's all second half into the end of the month. And so we will be checking those out when they come out, but we're not there yet. Okay? Okay.
Q&A
I received another $2 tip.
from a troll.
And it's more drama.
Ah.
So I'm just going to ignore it. So, you know, I told you, no drama at all today. I'm not playing the game. None of you are going to get that from me. I'm not in the mood for it. I'm already stressed out. Nice try. No.
No
Continuing
friend.
now. All right.
No friends McGee
so,
over here.
That's what I've got for the show today. All right, guys. Let's do some Q&A. I'll open it up.
Wow,
Please tag me in the chat.
Q&A.
And guys, before we get to Suikoden, let's get some support, please. Let's hit this goal so that when I play Suikoden, I don't have to sit here worrying about, oh, we didn't hit the goal, and now I got to sit here advertising and chilling. I just want to relax. And enjoy
Advertising
Suikoden
and
have a
chilling.
good
This
time
is
with
his
you
words,
guys,
not mine.
Read the dialogue and enjoy the plot and get into the combat.
Time to stand at
So
the cash
please,
register and
let's
bring up
get
the
some support
dents.
going, and let's get some
That's a
Q&A
good
going.
one.
All right, please tag me in the chat, and let's see what you guys want to talk about today. And if it's drama, you're not going to be here for long.
Damn, tell him. What is he running from? Q&A overload, true.
Did I ever get the 108 for Suikoden, or know what it unlocks? Yes, I've done it. It unlocks the secret ending. It unlocks the true secret ending of the game.
This is why
and I
Phil
did do
gets
it
no cute
back in the day.
foxes.
The first playthrough I did not.
The only
I played
thing
the
Phil
game
gets is
honestly,
his
and I did a
fuck
second
is
run
what
with
he
the guy,
fucking
and I got
deserves. And our community has otters, and we have a flowchart
Jasper doing? He's
camis,
doing
and we
fine.
have
Yeah, don't worry. This has nothing to do.
kings,
All this
a
stuff
couple
I'm
of
mentioning has nothing to
kings.
do with Jasper. Okay, there you go. You don't have to worry about that. In fact, he'll probably be on stream tomorrow. I think.
Oh, good.
I think. Again,
Running
I'm
from
so
everything
stressed out
and into his
I don't even,
office.
like, remember
True.
the schedule. Like I don't remember what days of the week my wife is working this week. So,
Damn.
we'll see.
I don't
He'll
know
be
anything
here
about
soon.
my wife.
What's my favorite type of omelet? I don't really have a favorite type of omelet. I
Mexican.
don't really eat omelets that often.
Salsa,
I
breaded
like,
cheese.
When I eat an omelet,
sour
I
cream.
like something with acidity. So either tomato or maybe like the bite of a pepper, green or red pepper, something like that, because that contrasts like the protein of the egg. I don't
What?
honestly. I don't think I like meat in my omelet that much.
You
Cheese, probably
son of
little
a
bit, yes, but probably not meat. Probably like a cheddar.
Love
Probably
meat.
be my-
Meat
like a
and cheddar, boy.
And veggies. That's probably my idea of a good omelet.
The in
I
real
do
life
like
female style
mushrooms as
waifu
well.
makes a lovely omelet.
Am I getting divorced?
Ah!
No. No, I'm not.
What?
No.
I can't believe you
No,
just
I
said-
never ate the Wendy's Krabby Patty. Never got to do it.
All right, so then
Remember,
health.
originally I
Well,
was
okay,
gonna
he's
do it.
probably fucking lying.
The actual Krabby Patty meal was
Because he
on the
also
delivery
said he
app.
was still
I
going
told
out
you
with
guys I would do
Jenna
it for DSP
when
Tries
they've
It.
been broken
We
up
hit
for
the
like
goal,
months.
And then it wasn't
So,
available.
That's an X to
So
gout.
I never got it. And then it was like over a month later, they added it back. But by that point, no one cared anymore. So I just never
You
bothered
didn't-
doing it, and now they don't have it anymore. No, I do not shave my chest.
Yeah, because that would
What
involve
foods
him
am I
doing
interested in
something
doing for the Five Nights at Freddy's
to make
marathon?
himself
I don't
look
know yet.
better.
Again, with the amount of stress going on, so my wife and I normally would have been talking about it and figured it out already, but you know.
Fuck
we're
yeah,
not,
Big
so
Bird's a
we
fellow
will.
meat
We'll try
and
to
cheese
figure it
omelet
out.
enjoyer.
I guess it would also be better to know kind of when we're doing the marathon. And right now, it's up in the air. We got to hit 4 more goals. You know, when are we going to hit them? I don't know.
Definitely doesn't look like he's going to hit any goals
Krabby
today.
Patty was disappointing. I'm not surprised to hear it. No, I didn't hear that. Stormforce Gamer says
Give me
RoboCop
all
is
the
gonna
meat.
get a new
Cadet
game called
Tour, hell
RoboCop
yeah.
Rogue City Unfinished Business. Supposedly it's coming out in the summer. I didn't know that.
I-
That's awesome. I liked Rogue City a lot.
Dead Air McGee. Love this.
I'm playing Suikoden 2 after 1. I heard it's okay to play the second game first, which is what I'm going to do. Well, here's the thing. You can play it first, but there are direct plot lines from 1 that continue into 2. There's even character appearances and stuff, so you might not understand it. Let me put it this way. It's kind of similar to if you played the future Dragon Age games first. You could do that, but you're not going to understand the backstory.
I
and
don't
some of the
understand
character
any of this.
appearances, right? Like if the first Dragon Age game you ever played was Veilguard, you wouldn't know who Isabella is. But if you played the previous games, you know Isabella, right? You might not know what the deep roads are. You might not know, you know what I mean? But you can learn by playing the game, but to have the lore already makes it feel a little bit more special, like you're more informed on what's going on. And I would
Are
say
you sure
that's
about
kind
that?
of the best thing. Like, yeah, the plot
Yeah,
of
that's
2
not what he
is
asked. Ah,
independent from
man.
the plot of 1,
Q&A, where I
but
answer
also
the question
certain
I
characters
want to
show
hear.
up, and there is direct crossover. So if you've played 1 first, you might actually get more out of it. Okay? Oh, to answer the question, I'm not playing 2 right away. No. There's no way I'm going to be playing 1 and then 2 back to back. Are you kidding me? Do you really think this audience that I have is going to put up with me playing 2 Suikoden games back
My
to back?
dented
They never
audience.
will. So
This is
I'm
my
playing the
audience's
1,
fault,
I'm
not me.
playing 2 in a row. We will probably play 2 at a future date. Okay? Jared says, when did I primarily switch focus between fighters to RPGs? Oh,
Did I
no.
just hear
I grew up playing
Jared?
them side by side. You know? Like I said, Final Fantasy 4 or 2 was my first major RPG. Do you know what year that came out? 1991. Do you know what year Street Fighter 2 came out? 1991. I was playing both styles and genres of games side by side simultaneously. So that's why I have such a versatile history in games.
Versatile. These words, bro. The
No, I've not
thesaurus
seen
calendar
Verdict on
he
HBO
has
Max. I don't
at
know
his
what that
desk
is.
go crazy.
Well, I play Veilguard since it's free. I own Veilguard, and I'm not playing.
Imagine
So.
paying for it and then
There you go.
having it show up on the PlayStation. Style.
Dumby Koala, I already gave my opinion on daylight saving time at the opening of this show. You could rewind and see that.
Damn, what a shithead. Bro, if I ever talk to any one of y'all in the chat like this, fucking smack my shit. What a piece of shit. What a fucking, like, terrible tact as a live stream. Could have at least said it nicely. Like, hey, I mean, we already talked about it. I'd love for you to come back in the replay and check it out. But to
Mr. Puppy
summarize...
Nipples did a $1.65 tip. He says, I wish they'd go back to classic Assassin's Creed. I don't care for the RPG style. Me either. I mean, I get it. Again, they did that because they wanted it to be like Witcher 3. At an era, again, when all of these game developers were just chasing trends rather than trying to innovate and make a good game. They just copied everybody
Did support
else, and
Lex,
that's
though?
exactly
Uh-oh.
what they did with Assassin's
Uh-oh.
Creed. Is, you know, Ubisoft completely lost their way and decided we're just going to copy.
Update,
Let's
by
make
the
an
way, I did
overworld
not get a
RPG
response
with
on
leveling
the
elements instead of a stealth game. And, you know, not to
inquiry
say that that
about
was bad,
doing
but
short
it's
form
not Assassin's
content.
Creed.
However, I
And
do see that she has
now it
a
seems
short
like
form
they're just
content
determined
channel
to do
now.
this hybrid style
Sure.
stuff, so we'll see how Shadows goes. Oh, excuse me. Reaper says, I'm new here. I don't know what Suikoden is. I'm excited to see you play it. Suikoden is a old school RPG from the early PS1 era. It is turn-based. You have a party of 6 different characters. It's one of the biggest RPG parties you've ever had in a turn-based JRPG style game. It has great artwork that kind of looks like manga or anime. And the plot line is incredibly well written. It's about politics. It's about war, military action.
It's about
but
you giving
also
me
about friends. It has a lot of interesting themes. That it's probably one of the most well-written stories that I've ever seen in a JRPG. Like, really, that is the focus of the story. But the combat and everything is good, too. The music, oh my goodness, the music.
I would never
is
watch
so
Phil
good.
if
People
I've
think
never
they're the
played
last one.
or
They're like,
seen a
wow,
game
the
before.
music's great. Yeah,
True.
it's super
Imagine
good.
having
The music of
the
Suikoden
lens
is
of
super good.
Phil.
So I'm excited. No, I
Couldn't
never
be
played
me.
Octopath Traveler Jail, and I never got around to it.
That's a good game. Great soundtrack.
Here's the story of Octopath and why I never played it. It totally is right up my alley of a game that I would want to play. But the year before Octopath Traveler came out, another big JRPG came out by the name of Persona 5. Arguably the biggest one up to that point, right? Like, Persona 5 was like the big one. And so I started a playthrough of Persona 5, and I was really enjoying it. And I was following all of the criteria and all of the rules to play Persona 5 so that I didn't get in trouble. At that point, they actually had rules. You can only
Imagine getting in trouble for playing a video.
don't spoil
Fuck outta
certain
here.
plot
Couldn't be
elements,
me.
etc., etc. I was following all of it. And I still got copyright strikes from Atlas. But it was Atlas Japan, not Atlas USA. So I had to work with Atlas to figure this out and clear it up. But the only way to be safe for me to play Persona 5 and finish the playthrough, which I was already halfway through, was to wait. And I waited an entire freaking year.
Oh,
and let me
boo-hoo.
tell you, it was not easy.
Too bad,
to
so
wait
sad.
An entire year to play that
Highly
game.
recommend.
Other
And then
people were
there's
able to play
also
it, and I
Octopath
wasn't,
Traveler
'cause of the
2 and then
bullshit that happened
Triangle
with Atlas and the
Strategy or
false
something,
copyright
which
strike.
is essentially the
So,
same.
After a year,
But if you like Final
of me
Fantasy or
waiting,
traditional
I finally went
JRPGs, I would
back,
highly recommend it.
and I played Persona 5. but I was playing
it's
it
sad
during the
because
same summertime
I don't really have
that
time to
Octopath
play big ass
Traveler came.
RPGs like that anymore. I
So
can
people were like, "Are
barely
you gonna
get
play
through
Octopath?"
Dawn
I was like,
Trail.
How can I play Octopath?
And I
I'm playing
adore Final
Persona
Fantasy
5.
4. Don't have
And
time.
it took me like 100 more hours to beat Persona 5. It was insane. So finally, when I beat Persona 5, people were burnt out. They're like, all right, take a break from RPGs. And by the time that it was time to get back to RPGs, there were new ones. So basically, Octopath just kind of got missed, and it was just bad timing. Honestly, if
Kind of like bad stream.
that didn't happen, if Atlas hadn't hit me with false copyright strikes and my playthrough of Persona 5 hadn't been delayed an entire freaking year, then probably I would have played Octopath.
So
as a
it was
release,
somebody
and maybe
else's
I would have
fault.
been playing
Got
and
it.
enjoying that series, but I guess that's life, right? I probably would really like Octopath. From everything I've seen, it looks like a great
You
game.
can still play it, Phil. You can play it right now. They're playing Suikoden. They're playing Call of Duty.
Okay. I received a $10 tip
Ooh.
from Tarantula MS, who says, "Hey, ya, Phil, what's going on, Tarantula? How you doing? I hope that you're doing well. It's always
Biggest
good to see
contribution
you.
of the
Swing
day.
by and hang out with us. So, thanks so much for your support this morning. Let's get up on the leaderboard. That's our biggest tip of the day so far. Thank you, Tarantula, for that. So now we are at $37.
That's why I'm so
48
glad that Phil
Brian
didn't play
Campbell.
Final
Thank you
Fantasy
for that.
7
Again, please, let's make a solid effort to hit the goal before we end the podcast. Reason being, I know once this podcast ends, a significant amount of you are going to leave because you're not going to stick around for a JRPG. So if we can hit the goal as early as possible, that would be great. Then I can just focus on the game and chill, which is what I need to do today.
Focus on the next goal.
I've already said no drama, so all of you guys bringing up drama, I'm going to ignore you. And if you keep bringing it up, I'm going to remove you. I already said. I have absolutely no tolerance for drama today. Zero. So, if you're bringing it up.
So we're going to do a
just everyone
vibe check
stop.
after the level 1 podcast. Will we check out what Alex Alfinia was getting into in this 30-minute video? Yeah, you know how it is. Look,
Lolo
unfortunately, I didn't
Seafree
pull
just
for Grace,
gifted
but I did get
4 subs.
I did
over
get
on
this
Kick.
chick,
Thank you,
whoever she
Lolo
is.
Seafree, for that.
redhead.
Very generous.
Those fire and
So
hammers.
enjoy. For those who are getting those, enjoy, and let's get Lolo up on the leaderboard.
Yeah, let's get her up on the leaderboard. Yeah, you got the 3 new agents, I think. One of them has an umbrella. Ella.
That's good for 20 bucks to support this morning. Thank you, Lolo. That gets us up to 57 bucks and climbing. Thank you.
I was trying to get Grace or Evelyn.
So now we're more than a third of the way to our goal this morning. Thank you. Itchy says, what quality about yourself do you have the most pride in? You know, at this point in my life, I would probably say the fact that I basically haven't sold out.
Oh,
and
fuck
I'm still
off.
True to myself. And, you know, despite the fact
The
that I
furry
get a
is
zillion
free.
impressions that I'm
They know their
still
audience.
Me. Because so many people over the years have completely changed and become someone different.
Uh-oh.
Because they saw that's how I can make the bag. That's how I can continue to
Hey, look,
make
I'm making the
success
bag
for
right now.
myself.
I'm living the dream,
Success at
boy.
what cost? If you're not, if the only success you're getting is financial, all right.
Meanwhile,
and
he
you're not
just got
who
done saying for the
wanted to
entirety
be
of his
or
live
used to
stream that
be,
he wants to
you
hit
had
the
to
goal.
completely change everything about you and your content to be successful. Are you really successful? Right?
I want the
Like, you
furry
really
that
take a look at
does
a company like
the
GE.
punches and kicks.
You know what
I forget
GE
what his name
stands
is.
for? General Electric. And at one point, General Electric was a humongous, profitable, very, very high-end electronics company. They made appliances and other things. Everyone knew GE.
He's changed,
and everyone
dude.
had GE
He's not the same Phil that he
stuff
was
in their
5
home.
seconds ago.
And then after a while, basically, they fell out of prominence, okay?
How business
and
work, Phil?
they weren't really doing that well in the realm of electric stuff anymore. So the head of the company decided, oh, well, to survive, we're going to change our entire company into a finance company. And he did. So they stopped making electronics entirely. They laid off their entire workforce.
Up there you go. You got the
they
laid
all
off
lost their job.
reference.
And he restructured the company, and then they started doing financial stuff.
He really doesn't like
Now, to be honest,
it
I
when
don't know the
people
end
get
of the
laid off
story.
because
I don't
also
know if they ended up being long-term successful in that either. Because have you heard of GE recently? So I don't even know if they're still in existence, right? But the
Let's
point
go.
I'm making here is,
Phil wasn't the same person when he started that center.
then probably it's easy for you to do a shift or a change or whatever it may be.
Or it may be
All
because
right?
he
But
has
If you're someone who
hyperfixated.
does something because you have passion for it, because you truly like something and you want to share your passion for it,
I have a
with this
passion for
world,
marijuana.
then it probably doesn't matter to you if you're making $5 or $5 million doing it.
Well,
as
I
long
would
as you
definitely
still
like
get to
the
do it.
5 million.
And I think that's been both my blessing and my curse, is that in the 17 years I've been a content creator, I've never wanted to change who I am at my core.
I'm sorry,
because
what?
I have that passion for gaming and for that level of interaction with you guys, that we could talk about these things that we really enjoy. And sadly, that's cost me a lot. That's cost me a hell of a lot, right? So many people have tried to get me to change and either become in one direction a shill, meaning you got to play the game that the industry plays. You got to get all the promotions, get the games early, get on that early access list, that streamers list.
Here we
get to
go
exclusive
again.
Launch events,
Where have we heard-
plug games, take sponsorships, kiss butt constantly. That's the one way that I could have had massive success.
Right? He's talking out
Okay,
both
in
sides
that
of his mouth again.
Or on the flip side of that, right?
Or
With all of this lolcow drama nonsense that these people have around me, I am very much the center of a vortex that I
I
never
thought we weren't
created,
talking about drama today.
but yet still exists around me. Okay? So, in
Phil
that
calls
regard,
Phil alive. Phil is his own worst detractor.
so many people on a daily basis want to pull me into that and think that I would massively benefit from it financially, popularity wise. So many people want me to change who I am, my personality, everything, right? And they're probably right. Either way is probably correct. If I went to the shill side, playing the game and all of that,
Shill side Phil.
I probably could be more
Dark
successful.
side shill.
If I went to the drama side, and I did that, I probably could be more successful. But the way I see it, and again, most people disagree with me, I guess, you know, is that I want to be true to myself, right? I do. I want to be a certain kind of creator that leaves a certain kind of legacy. At the end of the day,
Legacy. Come the
all
fuck
is said
on,
and
guy.
done, for as many people out there who will completely misunderstand me and never know the person who I really was, all right? Those who actually
Nobody liked you then. Nobody likes you
did
now.
watch the content, judge it at face value, and we're here along for the ride, I think could probably say at the end of the day, well, at least he didn't do any harm, right? He didn't sell anyone a bunch of bunk products, a bunch of crap. He didn't scam
Having
anyone.
Triple P, I call him Triple P. Clown
And he
Phil,
also
and he just
didn't
sits there and
hurt
takes
anyone,
it. Is one of
you know,
my. It's one of
reputations. He
the.
didn't personally attack people.
One of the
He wasn't causing
joys I
problems for
have in
people on the
life.
internet. You know, he just stayed in his lane. And he stayed in his lane, and he did content that he liked.
And he
was successful.
tricked mentally
So what exactly was
deficient
wrong with
people into giving
right?
him money.
And I think that's probably my best quality is that.
Oh, that's right. He asked him about what his best quality was.
Influenced, no matter what.
He should have just
I
stuck
do
with
what I
"I'm
feel is right.
resilient," which is
Even
true.
when
I would have
everyone
given
else
him
tells
that,
me
but
it's
no,
not.
he has to fillet
I
himself
still
in front
stick
of
to my morals
all
and
of
values,
us again.
You know, and maybe that's a bad thing, or maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. But that's really, I think, my strongest trait. While everyone else around me has gone the one route or the other, I still feel like it's day one, and I'm turning on my camera, and I'm
It's
just
level
recording some
one.
bullshit on a video on YouTube, and you know, it's still the same level of kind of fun that I was doing it for back then. Even though the world has changed around me and YouTube has changed and everything's changed, I'm still here. I'm still doing my thing. I'm persevering through all of it. All these idiots who've tried to take me down. All these morons who leech off of me, parasites on a daily basis.
I thought we
but I'm
weren't
still
doing
here.
drama.
There's an entire ecosystem built around me that I have nothing to do with, but yet there it is, right? Let me just take a look. A day I don't stream is a day everyone freaks out because there's no content, right?
Hello, beautiful. You're never bothering me. Let me see that beautiful.
Sarah says, do you think in 25 years' time, if you can't retire, will you regret not shilling and selling out? I mean, there's always
Oh,
that
look
kind
at
of
her
possibility,
hair.
right?
Chat, look at her
There
hair.
always
She
is,
looks lovely.
You know, but
there she is.
I don't know. You never know what the future
Got some-
holds. I could end up losing everything. I could end up being incredibly successful. I could end up somewhere in the middle or any level in between. I don't know. You know, you told me 17 years ago that simply turning on a camera, pointing it at a TV, and talking shit over a video game when I played it was going to amount to any of this crazy shit in the last 17 years. I would have been like, you're fucking nuts. Wow, you're a
doesn't
great
she look
writer. You should
amazing?
go write a book about that and turn it into a series.
Especially when she's.
Because you'd probably be a millionaire because that's crazy. Well, now this is my real life. Right? I think, like they say, that the reality is stranger than fiction. For sure. In
She said she was going to be home at around 1, I think.
Right?
It's now almost 3. Dead Air McGee, let's go.
Big Tuna, 32 months as a member. When are you going to go on Joe Rogan? Oh, tomorrow. He's finally, he finally got around to asking. So there
I don't
you
know.
go.
Prolocar was on Joe Rogan.
There you go. I received an $8 tip
From a troll.
from Lolo Seafree. Why not review up-and-coming games off of the Indie Bundle or Steam? You give honest feedback to new creators and show your skills on a new game. Review upcoming games off the Indie Bundle on Steam. There's an
I hate
Indie
when he
Bundle on
repeats.
Steam? Yeah, I don't know anything about this. Are you saying there's a specific indie bundle you can purchase on Steam that the people are looking for feedback on? I'm not aware of that, but that sounds interesting. Especially if they're like short games that you can play through in a short period of time, and you know, then that probably is right up my alley. Thank you so much for the tip, by the way. Like, it's just a 65
thanks.
bucks of support. An indie bundle on Steam. I wonder if it's like listed. Visual novel fest. Oy. If it's visual novels, I can't do those. They take too long.
And they're usually.
I'm not really seeing what you're referencing, at least on the front page of Steam. If you have information about that and
Email
would
it
like
to me.
send it to me, you could always email me or DM
I
me.
knew it,
X or,
bro. This
you know,
dude.
we talk further
This
about it. I'm not
dude.
sure what you mean because we are doing indies tomorrow night, possibly. We're doing indies on the late stream. So yeah, it would help to know if there's like a certain indie pack or something going on. I don't see it. Yeah. Special offers? Oh, it's just individual games. Sale events? Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, please, if you clarify, I'd be down for it, or at least to learn more about it. So please let me know. Okay. I don't see it there. All right. Oh, cool. Hold on one second.
I have just received.
Okay, shout out to Worcester. Worcester has gifted 5 memberships to the community on YouTube. Thank you
Thanks.
to Worcester for a 5-member bomb. That is awesome. Let's get you on the leaderboard. Oops. Getting like a tight. And that is the equivalent of $15 of support, which means now we are more than halfway to our support goal for this very stream.
Oh, good
Thank
for
you so
you.
much. Like I said, this is helping a ton because I know what's going to happen is when we start playing Suikoden, people are going to leave. So
Boy.
this is awesome to hit the goal early. Thank you for the support. And everyone who got those, I hope you enjoy them.
The way you couldn't.
I received a $5 tip. It was a misspell. I meant to say humble bundle or anything new on Steam. Oh,
Wow.
I've heard of those humble bundles. From
Gave
time
him
to time. I think I
$5
did
to
do one of
correct
those
him.
bundles in the fall. Didn't I get all the Resident Evil games? I'm pretty sure I did. So that in the future, if ever there's like a downtime or if there's a new Resident Evil coming out, maybe we can go back and play some of the older ones. So I'm pretty sure I have like all the Resident Evils on Steam right now as a result of one of those bundles. But if you guys know of any of those bundles that pop up and you think that I'd be interested in some of them or whatever, again, I'm looking to get indie games into my rotation. So I'm down for that. Please share and let me know. So that we can
Yeah,
take
so
advantage
like
of it.
remember
I
when
think
I
that's
said
awesome
earlier this
that,
stream that DSP has been getting boring?
that we could
Well, this
have
is what I'm
those
talking
bundles
about.
in effect. And by the way, once again, I have a camera malfunction. Hold on a second here. So now this camera's malfunctioning. Unbelievable. My camera's still malfunctioning again. It has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, of course.
It's got to be my PC.
It's
at this
gotta
point.
be
I can't
Kane.
imagine that it's anything else that would be causing these cameras to have these constant malfunctions. But this cam now malfunctioned. This is my face cam, so it's like I kind of need this cam to work, or else I have no face cam for gameplay.
There's the thought.
So hopefully it'll consistently work.
Let's
Where'd you find this?
Serpent Hunting coming in hot with the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Hello. Thank God something is happening because Phil has been boring as shit. Raiders, welcome. Check it out. We've got the shout out thing working.
Ants in the Kitchen said there's a Capcom Classics bundle and a
What is
Fighter
this?
bundle on.
Oh, this is
Humble Bundle right now.
Cyberpunk.
Where's
I love
Humble
this
Bundle?
game. I love Judy. I love Judy.
But no.
Thank God. Thank God that clip happened because this level 1 podcast has fucking sucked, bro. Sunspot Gallery, welcome, my friend. How are you?
Arcade Classics and Fighter.
I'd rather do anything else but watch this guy. So let's go ahead and see what Sunspot Gallery is getting into. Shout out to
Street Fighter 30th
Sunspot.
Anniversary Collection, which I just bought.
All I heard was
Your mother, aren't you, Miss Davis? Yes.
Mama.
This is interesting. It's got a lot of classic stuff too. It's got Mega Man the Power Battles, which is nice. How do
Oh my
these
God,
work,
you're
though?
geeking.
Like, how do you get them? Do they just send you codes, or like are they Steam codes? This is a ton of games.
Excellent clip right there. That's a dub for me. That's going to be a dub for me, dog. I hope everybody's
And that was
Sunday
$60.
is
This
agreeable
bundle
with
they're saying
you.
they can
I
give
am
you for
enjoying
20.
a
And it seems to have all the
Keef
games,
Zero
plus a lot
Sugar
more.
cannabis infused original cola. Unlike some fat fucking absentee fathers that we know out there, I can hold my
It
own.
also claims to have like the old alpha games, but I think that might be because it's just in a
Yeah, Phil is so boring that we started playing Zenless Zone Zero and kind of tuning him out. But we were also taking a look-see at the wild world of DSP Dents, including but not limited to River Rejection.
For those who don't know, there was this thing
Captain Alex
called Capcom Stadium.
and
What it is
Alex Aquinia,
kind of
aka
like
also
a-
known as
a
Chibi.
suite of games, Capcom games.
I just now got introduced to this character. We unfortunately had a conversation on Twitter once.
Okay.
And he unironically, and they all unironically enjoy Dark Side Phil. So we were taking a look at their Twitter feeds and what the internet has to say about them. And I have a feeling that we're going to need to dedicate an entire stream strictly for Alex Aquinia himself, because I didn't know that this guy was some sort of speed running community style creep. Why is it always them? Why is it always Dark Side Phil fans?
It has Street Fighter 5, half off Street Fighter 6, which obviously I don't need. Street Fighter 4
Yeah, just
Ultra.
buy it a fourth time.
And
Fuck
then
it.
it has Capcom Arcade
Fuck it, we
Stadium 1
ball.
and 2, and the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. So basically, it would give me another copy of the collection I don't need.
I say
that just
fortunate clippage
bought. It
on
would give me
spot.
half off Street Fighter 6, which I don't need. It would give me Street Fighter 5, which I'm never going to play. It would give me Street Fighter 4, which I'm never going to play. And it would give me a ton of offline versions of all the Street Fighter games.
Yeah, and then you can just play them against the computer, and then you can complain about frame drops
honestly,
there. You couldn't save lag spikes.
It's not a very good collection for me, because for these games, I'd obviously be looking to play them online. Yeah.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, you probably get the most out of it by playing it online, but, you know, everything's got to be a struggle with this guy.
19XX, which was, I think, the last one. No, they did 1924
You do a giveaway,
as well.
right?
There's another
Narkill's got it right.
Bionic
But that would involve
Commando,
giving back to the community. We all
original
know
Final Fight,
he's not
the
about
arcade versions of Darkstalkers, but again, they're only playable in the arcade stadium.
What exactly was that clip, by the way? It said it was art, but it looked like Better Call Saul.
So it's
I
a
don't
good
know.
bundle, but sadly not for me.
This is non-10 at its finest.
Trying to see what other bundles are there. Oh, this is it. There's only two. There's only the Capcom bundle and an Indie Allies bundle, which is not anything I'd be interested in. So, all right, you know what? I should check this from time to time.
Yeah, you should.
Bundles? I should.
He's not.
Cool. Thanks for the heads up. I didn't even know that that's like its own website that you could check.
Yeah, my day has been, well, I guess it's a good
Desmodius
thing I'm
just did a
high
$2
because
super chat. Thoughts on
Phil
the upcoming
was
Skyrim
absolutely insufferable today, and like
you
not
say
in
that,
an
you don't
entertaining
mean
way.
official.
He's like, I don't want to do drama. I just want to talk
I'm not
about
aware of a Skyrim expansion.
boring
I'm aware that
shit.
they're
And
making,
then now we're talking about
Oblivion
drama
in the Skyrim engine,
and
Skyrim. But I didn't hear anything else.
Suikin. Yeah,
about
as soon
any
as
kind of
he
a
started
Skyrim
talking about
expansion.
Suikin, I was tapped out. That's why we got this going on. These seconds see look at some pretty waifus kicking really high in the air with their jiggle physic. I am Sam. Oh, okay.
I received a $5
That
gift.
game or was that
You get a
movie
Robo
stream?
Free.
Oh,
You can even select who gets more money, the developers of the place, etc. That's cool. I'm gonna check this out from time to time.
well, it's a good thing we put
I
some
am.
free use.
I'm gonna check it
At
out
it
from time
already.
to time and see what's on there that interests me. It's also a good way to give back because that's charity, right? It's it basically is like you're paying.
I'm the
what you want
charity.
for the games, but you're also giving a lot of money to charity. So it's also goes to a good cause. I
Yeah,
will have to keep
the
an
second
eye
he
on
started
those. Thank you,
doing
Logo
the
Seafree.
second he started doing Q&A, I knew that a bunk
Thanks for all the
stream.
support this morning. Okay.
Not all of them are going to be winners.
What games do I think they'll show at the Switch 2 event? I have no idea. Here's
Phil,
what
just
I
guess
want from the
then.
Switch 2 launch
A
event
new
next
Mario
month.
game, a new
I want
Zelda
the new
game,
Mario.
a new Mario
Whatever
Kart.
it is. If it's
You know
Odyssey
Mario
2 or
Kart
something
9's
else.
coming out on it.
I
They
want-
said it.
Obviously, Mario Kart. We need one. It's been way too long. We need a new one. I would like to see some of the other games.
For Sean
like they're
Penn
making
went
a new
full
Metroid
regard
Prime.
and you
Show
never
it.
go full
Enough of this
regard.
baloney that we just wait forever.
That's your
Show
name
us
is
the new
DSP
Metroid
or
Prime
RTU.
game, okay? I'd like to see that.
DPP.
And then on top of that, I just want more of the Nintendo franchises, the big ones, to finally get new installments of games. I feel like we've been treading water a lot.
Yeah.
Even with Zelda,
Dark
like
Side
Breath
Phil
of the
treading
Wild
water.
was new, and then they made a sequel
There's
to
the
it that
thought.
didn't feel so new. So I feel like we've been treading water with this whole Switch era, and we really need to have better and newer games be released. So hopefully, we will see franchises continue or return. And
I don't know. I completely missed the
it'll
Switch.
Be a great launch lineup of games
So,
for the Switch 2.
When Switch
I hope.
2 does come out, I'm definitely grabbing it. And then the fact that it's backwards compatible was the real killer app for me.
It's called Lord Stone, and it will be over 60 hours.
Better
Is it official or
McGee.
a fan mod? I'd be down for it, but I don't know how to do a fan mod with Skyrim. I guess I'd have to look into it. Did I see a clip of Wings' chair collapsing underneath him? No. I really don't like laughing at the misfortune of others. A lot
Oh,
of people
shut
do.
the
I really don't enjoy
bro.
it. I don't. Maybe it's because I've been through so much
know what?
misfortune myself that I don't appreciate
I had to.
being laughed at myself, so then I don't get enjoyment of
My
laughing
Switch
at
is my
at other
dust collector.
Right? That's probably what it is. I didn't
Yeah,
know
like
that
I want to
happened.
play
Sad that
Mario
happened. Sorry, I hope you're
Galaxy
right.
Sunshine. No. The Mario game. I want to play
You
the
start
2
collecting
Zelda
Pokemon
games.
cards. I don't think I'm too interested in Pokemon cards, to be honest. Probably not anything too interesting.
Spend more money.
Oh yeah, I want to play Fallout London eventually. Answer the Kitchen. I have it. It's on my PC installed. We played it for like 2 hours, not even, and it looked really good. But then we never played it because remember I had just finished my Fallout 4 run. They released that crazy update edition for the launch of the show, and I played through Fallout 4, and then I definitely didn't want to play another Fallout game back to
I
back.
hate how he says
But I
the
would
word
love to play
want.
that sometime. Fallout London.
Mainly got one for the Metroid games. I remember Metroid Prime, that series. I really fucked with that. Shout out to Samus.
Okay. All right, guys, anything else? Because I do have to end the show.
Oh,
Thank you
good.
for the great amount of starter support here. Now we only have about a third of our goal to hit to get to our goal. And I really hope we'll hit it during Suikoden. And the reason I say that, because last time when we played Suikoden, no lie, we hit the goal before we started playing. And then during the stream, we made like $10 after.
Who's
So at least
we?
hit it.
We
I'm
made
hoping
$10?
We can hit the goal during Suikoden today. That'd be amazing. Everything about playing Magic the Gathering Arena, it's on Steam and free. I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything about Magic. All right,
He doesn't know anything, bro.
I know absolutely
anything
nothing
about
about it whatsoever. I've never played it. I've never experienced it. I don't know much or anything about the franchise. Nothing. That's something that I've completely missed.
He would get wrecked.
No, 4 more goals to hit our 50 goal and do our marathon this week.
Yeah,
36.
$600. He's
4
asking.
more to go, and we are 2/3 of the way here to hitting this next one. So,
Does he ever get tired about talking about money?
is it really?
I certainly get tired of hearing about it.
Overwhelming to get into, I'm being told. Huh.
I'll allow it. Yeah, and then come up with a million excuses. Oh, you idiot.
I probably like Magic the Gathering Arena. There's a huge Magic community out there with very little
Why am I
live
missing?
streamers. Yeah, but is there
Oh,
a reason?
it was
Is
the
there a
second
reason why
phase.
it's small? Is it just no one cares about it?
Phil, it's like Schrodinger's fan base. If there's too many people liking it,
Okay.
then it's sold out. If there's not enough people liking it, then they're not good in it.
All right, everybody. I think it's time to end the show. I want to say thank you. With
WWE
great
Champions, the Gathering
start
Arena.
today. Nice chill stream, which I appreciated. We cut an end, no drama today. None of that bullshit.
Ah, you were
It was
talking
just
about
straight up
Rich?
Good stuff. And I appreciate you all. Thank
You're talking
you for
about
hanging out with me.
us?
I would hope that many of you will stick around for Suikoden, but I
We're
know
not.
that many of you will not, and that's okay. But I hope that for those who are interested in a chill vibe, a great afternoon of JRPG goodness, please stick around. And
He's begging. Please stick around.
it should be a good time. All right, now, tomorrow, folks, will be a very different kind of day, focused on Call of Duty and indie games. So, wow, it'll be a very different show on Monday. But thank you all for joining me here for the start of another awesome week. Have a good one. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Imagine listening to this song and then going, yeah, this is the...
Okay.
Okay.
So, let's get set up over here, shall we, everybody? Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. So, setting this up here. So, it looks like even though the camera turned off earlier, now it's working fine. Figured that out. Let's get the bar colored correctly.
Let's get some subs.
There we go. Oops. I wanted the filter. That's good. Probably blow it up a little bit. Size-wise here. Because I made it much smaller for fighting games. Oh, that's way too big. I made it much smaller for fighting games. Probably like that. That's
perfect
probably
timing.
For Suikoden. And
I
gotta turn off my lights behind me because that's gonna
Phil,
the camera.
We're gonna go live and okay, so let's see. He has like he's not even looking.
Sure, everything's off. Okay, all turned off. Turn the screen off.
And don't forget to put the condom on your chair.
Only thing is volume. Every game has been different recently, guys. Really, I'm looking at the wrong camera. Every game's been completely different volume-wise. So I'm gonna go on a break to use the bathroom. When I come back, it would be great if you guys can help me get set up with the whole whatchamacallit, the volume level. Oh yeah, I didn't do the schedule. Let me update the schedule quick because someone said they tried to do the schedule command and it was outdated.
No.
Yeah, it's because I was so stressed out and rushing. Here we go.
So stressed out.
Sun, March 9. Sweet.
Facts, finally.
1 HD remake.
92. Okay. We're gonna go live and we're gonna see if he made any. Oh. Exciting. Well, overall, Phil, thank you for your contributions to the stream as always. This is Alex Aquinia. This is a 30-minute video. We're not going to watch it today, but I just want to see like the first 2 or 3 just to get a little taste. And we're going to sit as a family and we're going to watch the whole thing together. I'm going to tag that dude. Say, hey, you're invited. Watch this video about you with. Sounds good? Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and take a look-see.
My anxiety is way too high right now. Please vote me off.
So confirmed Santa's #1 helper is a squirrel. I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
I have a crush on Kazooie.
I told you I want your sheets changed today.
They weren't dirty.
Now they're getting yellow. You got food and your sheets.
I was talking to another friend about this. It is impossible to do a TLDR on Chibi Dego because his legacy spans over a decade. Like it's
Well, I'm certainly going to try. This video will be longer than most of mine, but I'm still going to try to keep it a little bit brief. I'm going to go over as many points as I can, but I might not go too in-depth on them. I got some things I want to get out of the way first. One of them being there are some pretty popular videos on Chibi, but there's only 3 of them. One being by Magic Mush, one being by Smokey MCC, and one being by Audentum. If you want the most in-depth analysis, I would highly recommend Audentum's video. I'll have it linked in the description. And I would link Big Al 2K6, but he gets banned so much that I don't even know what his main channel is now. You'll see who that is later. And one more thing I want to point out is that my voice definitely does sound a little bit, you know, I am a little sick, so sorry if I made a tear run down any of your legs, if you know what I mean. But anyways, have you ever heard of Crobecat? If you ever saw his Halo video,
Jordan Fadeaway.
Phenomenal, man. But about 10 years ago now, he uploaded a video called
I don't know,
would
but
really
this game
prefer
looks
if you
awesome.
would be quiet. It has millions and millions of views. And it goes over the speedrun event called SGDK. Editor's note, it's called SGDQ. And how there was a guy who was very excited because this is like the big event for speedrunners, right? Like this is their, I don't know, like Taylor Swift Eras Tour. And this guy, Chibi, which at this point isn't very well known yet, goes up and sits next to the contestants because it's his birthday. And he just starts chiming in with these witty quips and overshadowing these people who, this is like their big dream to be here. Totally just takes over. It is fucking ridiculous. I'm just gonna play this clip now if you haven't already seen it.
Get used to this song if anyone's listening.
Yeah.
The character design of this game kind of reminds me of Adventure Island.
Alright, because I like the boomerang.
Boomerang hype? Hype? So this is the case where getting crabs is a
Big
good
ups,
thing?
fluctuating miasma.
Yeah.
How are you, my friend?
Yes!
I never heard about this guy.
Pants.
They make you go fast.
I want one now.
Equipment that you pick up.
Oh yeah, I would hate to actually like have to put the pants on. No.
I mean...
Alright, rip safety apple. I gotta go.
I mean, I could always wear the pants.
We have $10 from Zarkanian,
Get him the
and he
side
says
eye.
he's got to give some money for his bro Chibi on the couch right now, and get him some birthday hype.
Hey, thanks, Sarkanian.
My name is Tupa the Mighty.
Oh,
He doesn't
brother.
actually talk though, so he would never say that in any situation.
He makes grunts. That's kind of like talking.
You could pretend he does.
I have fast pants.
Oh no.
We get turbo pants later.
I am seriously cringing
Now
out
you're
of
just
my
making me
skin for this
excited.
I
one.
don't think you're ready for that.
I don't think I am. I think I need some time to prepare my body. Dude, how come I never saw this Christmas special as a kid?
Oh. Oh. I can.
It's a rare game, I guess, really.
Since when did Super Mario Brothers U get here?
Good joke.
So confirmed Santa's #1 helper is a squirrel.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
Now, this event would actually be covered by...
Bros, I almost couldn't make it through that. That's how bad it was. I feel like I have tolerance for cringe since I surround myself with watching cows on the. That truly, madly, deeply hurt me on a fundamental. So glad that we're gonna finally call it a stream. I think 3 hours is enough time. We're going to dedicate an entire stream to this guy, Alex, because he had to fuck on me on the internet. And boy, oh boy, oh boy. I gotta now check out Smokey McCrack's video on you. I need to do some internet research because I would love to have a conversation with you about why you love Dark Side Pill so much. This. And guys, no, really, seriously, thank you. I know I say this every time, but this has been the greatest stream in the history of our sport. Let's take a look-see at who is streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. Stream Dukem. Go hang out with that guy. He's cool people. I like him. Then over on YouTube, Chibi is pretty cringe. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Chibi. Fuck him. See who's live. Fi Girl, King Jad. Bill had a nice 15-minute break. Well, I'm about to take a break. I got the munchies. This cannabis soda really did me in. But do stay tuned because tomorrow for Monday Night Brawl, we will dedicate the entire stream to watching Chibi, Alex Aquilia's cringe-ass video, and hopefully get him on the stream so we can have him talk about it. So with all that being said, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with me here today. And until next time, I hope you're all happy, healthy, and hydrated. I love each and every one of you consensually and platonically. And until next time, take care, be safe. Peace. Oh, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stay tuned to my Twitter for more information. All right? All right, y'all. Peace.